Welcome everyone to another exciting session of the Tales of Tellos, the Steam Mage. I'm your humble Dungeon Master DM Order, and we're joined by these awesome individuals who are the heroes of the campaign, the Crimson Peacekeepers. -2 at least. Lance will be hopefully joining us, running a little bit late, and then Chance will be back next week for things. So if you're watching us and you're brand new, welcome. We are continuing on with an epic combat featuring a boss battle against the Anti-Hope and the Anti-Ambition in the middle of one of the lowest levels of the underworld, extra planar stuff. If you're a return viewer, welcome again. We're very happy to have you. As always, we're happy to have you watching this grand adventure. If you're interested in watching any of our previous episodes, they're all on our YouTube channel, Castles and Calamities, all 124 episodes. It is a long, long journey that has happened, each episode being 3 to 4 hours. So maybe start at the beginning of this arc if you want to catch up just a little bit, and then we'll go forward from there. But otherwise, if you're interested in the combat and the potential thrilling conclusion of Alice's arc, you're in the right place. Let's talk about what happened last time in session 124 as we lead into 125. So last time, the group had traveled to the underworld, or let's talk about how we got here. The group traveled through the underworld, all three glooms, to face off against the Anti-Hope, Despair, one of the Hag Queens, who specifically was targeting or blocking any types of magics or wishes that would try to save the soul of any hags that are being reproduced into Tellos. The hag reproduction process involves the consuming of a child and then a female babe being produced that would be oblivious to her nature until her 13th birthday, where she goes through a metamorphosis and her soul changes and becomes a hag and transforms her body into a similar hag. To save all the children of Timosh, potentially even the children of Eremer that are under such blights of doom, as well as Auri, Alice's daughter, adopted daughter, the group has decided to brave the underworld and defeat Despair. Last time, the group was able to enter her lair and proceeded to battling her different versions of herself as she is her own coven, and face off against the anti-ambition, Apathy, which appears to be an elf druid. Now, the group struggled for a moment against Apathy and Despair because Despair's aura prevents or hinders spells from being able to go forward through things, and Apathy's aura prevents actions, iconic to the idea of Apathy not doing anything. And so their auras overlapping makes it very difficult to do anything with long range spells as well as close range actions. However, Zanny was able to drop one of the versions of Despairs into the Void Water, and Lance was able to banish away Apathy for the time being. Now we progress and we return back to our scene as we continue back with the combat. Let me get you back on the map. There is no music because everything is silent. There has been no music in the underworld, the whole time we've been in the underworld. I have not put any music just to emphasize the lack of sound, color, taste, smell, or anything. It is a reminder you see no colors. Everything is grayscale. All voices sound monotone and hushed. You can't smell anything, can't taste anything, and even like your fingers, you feel numb whenever you touch anything. And yes, the government name, there we go. Good job, Alice. And yeah, very proud. And I will mention as a final tidbit, this is fun because it is potentially the end of Alice's arc, and congratulations to Alice's character, the player for her, as she just got married recently. So she has a wedding inspiration for it, for the session. Now we continue on with the beginning of, let me pull up my notes.
I think I'm gonna get remarried, just so you know, so I can get inspiration next time.
You're gonna get remarried so you can get inspiration? Okay.
Yeah.
My wife and I are gonna renew our vows.
Every campaign finale, we just renew our vows if we're already married.
Yes, I feel like that's
that. I like
needs to
that.
be done.
Congratulations, Mrs. Lusk.
Thank you. John, I'm not coming to your remarriage, by the way.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Anyway, continuing on with round 7. You guys have been battling these beings for 7 rounds. Let's start with things and let's go with Erlon. Erlon, what are you doing? You are right now at the top of the map. Apathy is gone for the moment, and Despair's aura, she is starting to come closer to try to potentially focus on attacking Lance to break concentration. So, what are you doing?
And just really quick confirming, we can do actions now in this specific order, correct?
Her aura is magic. You can't really.
Okay, that's what I thought
Anytime
it
you
was.
try to do a spell or any
Yes.
cantrip or anything, you have to try
Yep,
to
yep.
beat her DC.
Yeah.
Apathy's aura is no actions unless you beat his DC.
Yeah. I gotcha. Okay, yeah, we're gonna start attacking this lady.
All right.
Mhm.
And Alice, I will say you are no longer glowing because you're no longer standing in opposition to anyone, so your aura disappears.
Let me make sure. Sorry, and I can actually move him right now. So this makes me happy. Cool. Okay. Yep, we're gonna get all up in our Nesmans. There.
Yeah.
And we are going to take our 3 attacks on her.
All right. Go ahead. Attack
Oh,
away.
question actually. Am I still? Because I'm sorry, I don't remember from last session. Am I still raging?
Yes, you are still
I am
raging.
still raging. Okay, thank you.
Yep, because you attacked Apathy.
I did. Yes, that's right. Forgot you vamoosed right there. And that would be 17 plus 12. Right? Am I not? Yeah. So 29 to hit.
29 hits. Roll damage.
D12. That would be 12 points of damage. That's
12
with
points of damage.
with the 2d6, yeah.
Yep. And let me just confirm something.
Yep.
Yeah, you're fine. So there we go. All right. Anything
Great.
for your second attack?
Next attack, let's do it. We're just gonna do normal attack. Yeah, we'll just do normal.
Yeah. And by the way, welcome, Lance. Happy to have you.
Hello.
I'll get when we get to your turn. I'll explain quick things for it. But yeah, go ahead. Roll your second attack.
You good?
Erlon.
It was 27 to attack.
27 to hits. Roll damage.
Oof, that's rough. 9, so 9 total damage.
9 more damage. Excellent. And then bonus attack.
Last but not least. Oh my god. That should definitely hit. That'd be a 30 to hit.
A 30 definitely hits. Roll damage.
13, 14. 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. Excellent.
Mhm.
All right. Those are the 3, your 2 attack actions and bonus.
Action
So
was an attack. Yep.
you're good. Zanny,
Cool.
it is your turn. What you doing, girl?
Alrighty. Everyone behind me is doing pretty good health wise, as far as I remember. So, I'm just going to. I want to keep this girl occupied just for a little bit longer, so I'm going to stay right here with her, and we're just going to rinse and repeat from last turn. I'm going to bonus action and take an aim on her, and then we'll fire 3 shots with sharpshooter.
Sorry, which one are you talking? The one next to you or the one?
Yes. The one. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and take 3 shots against her with sharpshooter, and the first one will have advantage.
Okay, sounds good. Roll an attack, and let's see if you hit and you get sneak.
Oh, please, baby, hit. Oh, that's only a 19. Yikes.
Yeah, 19 misses.
Yeesh.
So roll.
Okay.
Second attack.
All right, back to normal.
Yeah, that's an 8 on the die. Damn.
Yeah, that. Oh, good. This is. Got it. This is gonna be how it's gonna be.
Sorry. All right. And then one hits. 24 hits. Roll damage. So that's
a whole 25.
25 points. Awesome. All right. That's bonus. Your attack actions, no movement. Anything you want to say before we go to Alice?
Nope. I'm keeping my focus on this thing in front of me because I want it to go away so I can go over there.
All right. Let's then go to Alice. Alice, you are in Despair's aura. Anything you are doing at the moment?
So spells don't work, right?
You have to beat their DC every time.
Then can you move me 30 feet and put me in flanking by chance with Erlon?
Sure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, wait, I don't think you can get 30 feet.
I can't.
Exact. No. You could get
No,
near,
that's
but
not that's not technically flanking.
Nope.
You sure?
Yes. Flanking would be one step with
Look
Erlon
where
there.
Erlon is.
No, Erlon, you were there.
I put it back.
Wait, no, but can I ask the logistics of flanking? I thought it was just if he was on one side of her and I was on the other. Does it have to be
No.
completely across from them?
Completely across.
You can move there, and then on my turn, I can move my dog to the other side. That way, we're flanking on all four sides.
That works. I was just unclear about the logistics of flanking. I thought if Erlon was back here and I was in the front, it still technically counted, but it's good. You just
Yeah.
where you had me was fine.
Yeah. So move. Do you want to still move forward with it?
I mean, I don't feel like casting spells, so yeah.
Okay. You go over here. You rush forward, rapier in hand, and what are you attacking?
Stab.
Stab. All right. Go ahead. Roll your
Stab.
attack.
Does anybody see that?
No.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, what was it?
15 on
Okay.
die. 26.
There we go.
It was a
26.
26.
Yeah, 26 hits. Roll damage.
Okay. That was 11. That was 20 points of damage. Now I do have a question.
Sure.
Is Green Flame Blade technically a spell? Because I'd like to use it. I just need to know if that would count against a spell like DC.
It would. And the DC
Okay.
to beat is 22 with a charisma
I
check.
have to roll charisma check,
Yep.
and I'm out of the aura, right?
You are in the aura. You are in
No,
her-
out of Azrael's aura.
Oh, it's a check.
Well, it's not a save.
Yeah.
I don't play Paladin. Oh, I'm gonna guess
Should they're a
9
great
is not
class.
the, or sorry, 12. It's not.
Unfortunately,
it.
you try to cast the spell or the cantrip and it fails and the spell fails. So that
That's fine.
becomes a normal stab.
Yeah. That 20 points of damage isn't horrible. I'm gonna stab her again.
Okay. That is 20.
I rolled a
and
natural 1.
You drop your sword unless you want to use your reaction to pick it up.
I'd like to use my reaction to pick it up.
Okay. You do not drop your sword. You try
Okay, then
to
what-
hit her and her cloak flaps and almost disarms you.
That's really rude. Alice is then going to stab with a short sword.
Okay. Bonus action stab. Go ahead.
Oh, that was pretty good. A 25.
25 hits. Roll damage.
Okay. Ooh,
And
two
that is
ones and a
true,
5.
yes. What was the damage? 12. Well, yeah, 12. Okay. There we go. Good job. That's your action
Yes.
bonus. Anything you want to say? Or
No,
move on?
No, I don't have any one-liners prepped to go. She'd say a really sick one-liner right now, but I'm running on fumes. So pretend Alice said something really cool right there.
She just
Theater of the
says
mind.
something really cool to confuse
Yeah.
everyone.
Yes.
All right, let's go to Lance. Lance, mind you, your character sheet. Let me update it. I updated everything except for your health. Let me just make sure update that on your D&D Beyond page. So if you reload, you should have that as accurate as possible with all the spells you've used. You are currently concentrating on banishment. You have banished Apathy, who is an elf druid that keeps using Wild Shape, level 20, as a bonus action just to re-up his hit points. So you currently have him banished. You know that if Despair gets you in her aura, you may lose concentration. But what are you doing?
Are we trying to kill her?
Yeah,
And
currently try to kill.
is she close to dying? I guess is more of the question. Or are we still
Yeah, no,
shinking off
she is.
HP?
This one, like 2/3, and you're trying to get her down so that you can trammel her.
Okay.
Yeah, this one
Um,
specifically, we need to send the fuck out of here. This one needs to be off this plane of existence for a very long time.
Okay. Then let's
You're also, I will mention, you are also death warded. That is something Zanny did before.
and are you guys hurt pretty bad?
No, everyone is topped off. You are probably the only one that is a little hurt. You and Zanny are probably the only ones who took big hits and still haven't recovered yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Then while I finish figuring out what is going on, I'm gonna dump an entire wand of magic missiles into her.
Okay. Roll a intelligence check to see if the missiles go through. 21, you discharge all the loads and they immediately evaporate on her aura.
Lame.
The DC is 22 to beat with checks.
Okay.
All right. Are you standing there or are you running away?
Do the mirrors do anything? Like, am I in danger being next to the mirrors?
No, they are communication mirrors.
Okay. Then no. That was to see if the wand broke.
Okay. They did not.
He's gonna step back behind the mirror.
Okay. Let's go then to Azrael. Azrael, what are you doing? You know this despair is probably going to try to go after Lance. So what you doing?
I'm gonna have my, like I said earlier, have my dog move over to this side to help Alice flank,
Okay.
and then just for my turn, I'm gonna do just 2 attacks with my sword and smite.
Where
I'm assuming
is
does smite get burnt? Need a check?
where is Zanny?
You haven't tried. Zanny's on the other side to the right, all the way over here.
Ah.
Yeah.
I've been playing keep away with this one to let everybody get across to just go ahead and actually engage the real one.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Is there
And
just
Azrael,
2?
you're using specifically the. There we go. Okay.
There was a
Wait.
third one. You attempted to dispel magic to drop it, and then when it stopped you, I was like, "Oh, that sounds like a good idea." So right after on my turn, I was like, "I'm gonna dispel magic and drop her into the void." So there were 3. Now there's 2.
Gotcha.
All right. Back to Azrael. Azrael, if you're attacking with the blade of blood and bone, I need an intelligence check to see if you're able to get it off.
An intelligence check?
Or sorry, charisma check. My bad.
Because that's not a casting of a spell, though.
I mean, it's. Wait, like you already have the blade out, right?
Right. I summoned it like the night before.
Okay, fair. All right. Zanny, you're not sure right now, but it seems like what do you call it? Azrael's platinum shield is holding on. So you're not sure, but who knows? As you all allow it. So you go up and you approach her, move your token, and then you do a 26 to hit for 26 damage, right?
Yeah, and then I'll try to burn a smite if I can.
Okay, now I'll ask for another charisma check.
Okay.
Yeah, now you can smite. So and this counts as a fiend, so it gets the extra oomph. So roll all the d8s.
We're maxing that out too, so 24. I'm not sure why it's not
24.
populating.
Nice.
And then I'll do my second attack. I gotta switch back to the other page. Gosh. There we go.
So second attack, 18 misses, unfortunately.
And then 20 if it's advantage.
Where oh, are you moving one below?
Yeah,
Okay, one below,
and then I
I'll
can't
be
move.
there.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
a dog.
So one below, directly across from Erlon. Yeah, now you have advantage for it. So I'll allow that. So 20 will hit. That is her AC. Go ahead, roll damage first, and then if you want to smite, roll a charisma check.
It's 27 slashing damage already for the
Oh,
attack.
okay.
And then
27.
the charisma check for smiting fails.
You nat one, and then a 22, and then another nat one. Oof.
Yeah.
All right. You burn up that spell slot because you're trying to cast it, and then it fizzles in her aura. All right. If nothing else, anything else from like bonus action or anything?
No.
Okay. Let's go to Despair. First, Despair is gonna attack. He's gonna attack Zanny. Let's see her go with some rolls. Give me 1 sec. She's gonna do 2 spectral claw attacks on you. That's a 31 and an 18. Does an 18 hit?
Damn. Honestly, but yes.
Just. That literally was a 4 on the die for her. So you're going to take. You are resistant to force damage right now. So that's 19 plus 17, 38. No, wait, 36. 36 halved is 18 points of damage to you.
Okay.
She's then gonna do the crackling wave attack of lightning on you. So very Sith Lord like. Go ahead, roll a dexterity saving throw.
I saw you staring at me in natural 20, and then you banded me. That's a 6.
Oof. All right. You take 46 lightning damage as she is trying to electrocute you to death.
That didn't tickle. How much? 40? What?
46?
I'll go ahead and. How many points do I have left? Jesus. Might be time for me to get. It's GTFO time. All right, I'm gonna pop one of my points, and I'll use my reaction to cut that damage a little bit. So it was 40. 40. Am I right? 43?
46 was
46.
the total.
And then I will be able to reduce it by 10 now. Okay. So 36.
36. Awesome.
Yeah, my drop in intelligence means I actually, when I use that ability, I soak 4 less damage now.
Yeah. Oof. All right. Let's see. This other app, Despair, is going to. Let's see. She really wants apathy gone, or she wants apathy back. Yeah, she's gonna start making her way, moving. Azrael, you do get an attack of opportunity. Are you gonna try to grapple her or attack her? Because she's heading towards Lance.
I'll just try to attack her.
Okay. Go ahead, roll an attack. $27 hits, doing 22 slashing damage. Are you gonna try to smite or no?
Yeah, I will try to smite. I'm trying to roll the advantage. It won't let me freaking do the advantage or disadvantage option, but whatever.
Yeah, that's strange. But hey, 27 still hits instead of the 19.
And then try to smite.
Yeah, let's roll the charisma check to see if it works.
20 does not work, so yeah, just normal.
All right. She's gonna continue moving. Alice, are you going to attack or try to grapple Despair?
I already used my reaction.
That's true. Yep. All right. Erlon, are you going to attack or try to grapple her as she's heading towards Lance?
Definitely grapple her.
Okay.
Please.
So go ahead, roll an athletics check with advantage.
You said with advantage, right?
Correct, because you have that you do it. You're raging. You have advantage on grapple checks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a fucking nat 20, bitch. Sorry, that was the first roll. But
I don't. I don't see it, but hey, congrats
Oh
for, a
no,
total of
yeah, I
what?
rolled a 7 and a 20. Yeah.
For a total of what?
Well, shit. Hold on. Going back to character sheet. Uh, do athletics, so that'd be a 32.
Nice. Against her nat
Total.
1 for an 8. So
Oh my god.
you grapple her and she turns around and hisses and she's going to start attacking you specifically. And let's see. 1, 2. Ooh, that's a nat 20 from her.
Bitch.
Okay.
Unluck on that. Oh, like, yeah. I'm raging.
You are all, yeah, you're raging and you just use your reaction to grab.
Mhm.
So that's going to be, let's see, 3 times 6, 18 plus 8, come on, 18 plus 2, 20 damage, 38. And are you resistant force damage or no? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so you take
No.
from the first hit 38 points of damage.
Mhm.
Now, does an 18 hit you?
Yes. I don't think I have anything that would raise my.
Okay, no
Not that I
worries.
remember for this one.
So 38 points of damage from the first one, 20 points of damage from the second attack.
What you said for the second one?
So the first one is 38,
38. Yep, I got that one.
and then the second one is 20 points of damage.
And just give me a heads up. I'm doing it on D&D Beyond. It's showing me like an error, I guess. So if you don't see it on roll,
Okay, no worries.
I
Just
can
keep,
let you know what it is.
yeah, just keep it on. Like, let me know if you drop. That's all
Yeah, I
I'll
will
say
do
for
for
it.
sure.
Other than that, let me see lightning. Let me just measure cone for her lightning attack. 60-foot cone. Yeah, she can't get you and the other pesky two. Yeah, she's gonna try to hit the two of you. Why not? So Alice and Azrael make dexterity saving throws. And Alice, you do get his aura benefit. So Azrael, what did you roll?
Mine was a 24. I'm not sure if it's showing.
It showed
20.
on mine.
Cool. 24 saves, and the 28 saves. So this is going to be halved. And then you have evasion, so you take 0 damage.
Sweet.
Literally, she does the lightning, and you both are dodging, and a platinum shield kind of like is blocking the lightning that would have hit you. And you guys are just like crouching underneath it, evading the lightning damage completely.
Best fucking spell I've ever taken. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah. All right. Apathy is banished for a turn. We go to round 8. Round 8 with Erlon. What are you doing? You currently have her grappled.
Where am I like grappling her? Like,
You're grabbing her. Roll a d4. 1 is her leg,
D4.
2
Okay,
is
got
her hand, 3 is her cloak, 4 is a reroll.
It's a 2.
So you're grabbing her hand. Like you're just grabbing like her hand and she's trying to pull away. But you're, even though she is a large creature and you are technically small, you are still holding on to her with a vice-like grip.
Give her the puny god treatment.
God. Can I like almost fucking like, I guess, continue to like, it's weird. I'm like gonna grapple with my legs so I can still at least free my arms up. Like so it's like almost like hugging her arm if I'm on her arm. Like
If
yeah.
I'm gonna say no, you could still
Just so I can stabilize myself. It's nothing like I'm not gonna continue to grapple through this. I'm just saying like
I'm
for
gonna say
context of how I'm gonna swing. No?
look, I would say you're gonna be able to swing, no drawback for it. You're just like pulling and then swinging with your arm wildly.
That's fine. Yeah,
I'll allow
I'll
that because
attack her.
I
Gotcha.
can't tell you like you're gonna grapple her with your legs because otherwise she's just gonna fling you off of her.
I was just literally giving you context of how it looks. Not like
And
actual grappling.
Alice, he is not grappling her tits. I don't think any of you want to see
No,
Caroline
not at all.
holding on to her breasts.
Not at all. No.
The void milk that could come out of it.
We will attack. That is a 12.
Yeah.
Also, that would be a 24 to hit.
24 hits. Yes, I did say that, Zanny. 24 hits. Roll damage.
Would be 12, 17 damage.
17 damage. Excellent. All right. Second attack.
15, that would be a 23 to hit.
23 hits. Roll damage.
Oh. 18, 19, 20, 22.
22 to hit or 22 damage?
22 damage in total.
Okay. So that's your 2 attacks. Bonus.
That is a 21 to hit.
21 hits. Roll damage.
Oh, shit, yeah. Damage. 8, 9. That would be 14 damage.
14 damage. Awesome. All right. That is actions bonus. You are good. So, Zanny, it is your turn. What you doing?
How is this one in front of me holding up?
She is really hurt. She definitely less than 100.
Okay. No more cute and fancy, just hail of bullets. I'll just pull. No more aiming. I'm just gonna pull Rose out, and it's just both guns just square in the chest.
Okay.
It's like I'm out
Go
of
ahead.
time.
Roll. Are you gonna steady aim to get the sneak attack or no?
No steady aim, but this is gonna be 4 shots with sharpshooter.
Okay, 4 shots, sharpshooter. Go ahead.
Yeah, but no sneak attack if any of them hit. So
All right.
1,
25 hits.
2,
28 hits.
Here's Dreammaker's last one. That's a natty 1.
Using a reaction.
Yeah, because it's Dreammaker.
Okay. And then last attack or your bonus attack.
That was unfortunate, but that's fine. Come on. That's probably not going to hit. That's an 18.
Unfortunately, no. So 2 hit.
I'll take them too. That is
So that's
26.
26. And then the second one.
And then the second one does 34.
She's barely hanging on. All right.
That's not great. Okay.
And that's any movement.
If I run, she's going to smack me, and I will probably go unconscious.
Okay. Gotcha.
If this was this just turned, like that last round turned this into me and her.
Yeah.
And it's going to be her.
Okay. Got it. Let's go to Alice. Alice, what are you doing?
Can I get him flanking this time?
Let's just move your character. Yes. Goes over here.
Perfect. So now I can stab with advantage, correct?
Correct.
We love to stab with advantage. Roll. Did anybody see that?
15 plus a 14, 26.
26 hits. Roll damage.
Okay. Okay. There's that. And I'm gonna try my green flame blade.
Okay.
Do we see the damage?
Roll your charisma
13.
check.
Plus what?
13 was the total it showed.
No, it's 13 and 8 because it's 8 radiant as well.
Ah,
No,
There you
no.
go. I can see it. I can see it in our
I see the
like
damage,
game
but
log.
okay, so that's 21. And then if you're gonna try to do the green flame blade, do the
Counter magic.
your charisma check.
That was a 13, I think. Jesus
That does not
Christ.
work. So you burn your
I have a +8.
yeah.
I almost stab her again then.
Okay, go ahead. She's looking very hurt.
Stab round 2. Oh. That didn't look good. Was that
That's
bad?
a nat 1, but you do have
Was that a
advantage.
nat 1? Oh, I do
Yeah.
have advantage. Okay, hold on, let me just roll that again. Sorry, this sucks.
25 hits. Roll damage.
25 hits. 10 and
14.
4. Okay. Is she looking like so hurt that I probably shouldn't stab her a third time, or
She's looking very, very hurt.
that didn't answer my question.
You don't know. I'm not going to tell you.
Well,
So do you want to try it one more time?
D- No, for my bonus action, I'm gonna inspire. Who has the trammel? It's me, Azrael, and Erlon, correct?
Yeah, all three of you have a trammel.
Then I'm gonna inspire Azrael and tell him to put that bitch back where she came from, or so help me.
You say, sorry, I was reading.
He didn't get the reference.
couldn't she?
Oh.
Couldn't she trump? Oh, go ahead.
I
That's an
used my action
offhand
remaining.
attack. I'm going to say no because you need
Oh.
the full weight of the spear.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yes. Get
So-
after it.
What was I say one more time? What you're telling Azrael? I got distracted for a moment. What are you saying to Azrael to inspire him?
I said put that bitch back where she came from, or so help me.
Oh, there you go. Okay, and I did. Oh man, wait, that for sure. I know that reference. Wait, hold on.
It's Monsters Inc.
Monster. Yes, I was so close.
Jesus.
I knew it was
Sorry.
Pixar.
Sorry, it hurt my heart.
I
It
knew it was
hurt my heart a
Pixar. I was
little
like
too.
zeroing in on it. Shame. All right. Anyway, that's Alice's turn. Lance, what are you doing?
Can I see across this void hole, Zanny?
Yeah, you could see across. You could see the despair on the other side.
Just like a pawn, basically.
Okay. Lance is going to distance cast Life Drain.
Okay.
And hit the
Are you
far
doing
despair.
necrotic or are you doing radiant as you're draining from her?
Do I know that one does bad?
Let me put it this way. She's in the middle of the underworld, the lowest level, where necrotic energy is suffused everywhere, and she survives and thrives here.
I will use my unlife hand so it's positive energy.
Okay. Go ahead then.
So she has to make a con save DC 26 or she takes half of that.
Okay. She can make this. Let's see. She can, but she didn't. So 33 radiant, and she crumbles because she only had 3 hit points left.
And Zanny, you get half of that back because you're the closest person to her.
Yeah, Zanny. I was like, ooh, just 3 points.
So
Hey.
Zanny, you get 17 back.
Yep. And she says, thank you, Lance.
I got you. I'm the third or fourth best healer in the group. Don't worry.
All right. That is Lance.
Lance is moving. Gonna move a farther away because she's coming to get me. He's also gonna call her some inappropriate names that we can't say even on this channel.
Okay.
In Celestial, just to make her feel even worse. I don't care if she understands it or not.
Yeah. No. She understands all languages. So
Perfect.
All right. That is Lance. Azrael, what are you doing? I will say Lance is the one that has the rights of banishment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have you. Whatever you do, if anything has to do with the trammel, you guys have to wait a whole turn until Lance banishes. So what you doing?
You said she does look pretty hurt.
Yes, very, very hurt.
I'm
Like
just gonna do
1/10 of her hit points.
okay. 1/10. Then I don't think I can technically kill her with unarmed strikes. I'll just do 2 unarmed strikes on her.
Okay. Or you're punching her, or are you actually
Yeah.
trying to trammel her? Which one are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna let Erlon do the trammel since we have to wait all the way for Lance's turn anyway, and I'll just
Okay.
do 2 punches to her.
Cool. You go up to her, and you are just punching her belly area. 20 hits, 9 damage. She oof with the first one. What's the second attack?
23.
23 hits, another 9.
Just uppercut to the stomach.
Just pow pow. This horrible anti-hope that just jabbing her into her stomach. All right. You're basically punching a quasi-god, a demigod. So that is actually really cool. All right. If nothing else, it is Despair's turn. All right. Despair, she's trapped by Erlon grappling her. So what she's gonna do, first things first, she's turning off her aura. And then she's casting Heal on herself to gain back 80 hit points.
No.
All right. Are you counterspelling?
Yeah.
At what level?
Do I know what level heal is? Normally it's a 7th level, right?
Normally it is a 6th level, and she is upcasting it. You don't know what level she's upcasting it to.
Yeah. I'll do 7th.
Okay. She was casting it at 7th level because I said 80.
I was doing the math. I'm like,
Yeah, hey, I didn't. Hey, no, I wasn't letting you metagame, but I am a man to my word. I did say that. So you cast and you use your 7th level right as she's about to cast her heal on herself, and you shatter her magic. She's then she's gonna snarl, and she will then try to attack Alice. She's gonna swipe at you 2 times. 24, 22 hit for 40 force damage, half to 20. Because you are resistant.
He's swiping with the arm that I'm on.
No, she's swiping with her other arm. But otherwise, it'd be funny because then I would also be giving her both bludgeoning damage.
Nope. It's okay.
Yeah, and Alice, no, that's just for dexterity. But you took the force potion, so you're half. All right, that is Despair's turn. All right, round 9. You guys have been fighting these godlings for 9 rounds, and Lance, you've been concentrating for all 3. Erlon, what are you doing?
We are pulling out this trammel.
You pull out the trammel. I'm going to say with this, you have to let go of her.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. And then roll an attack with the spear +3. Roll it with advantage.
Yep. Okay. First one was a 17. He said it's +3?
Correct. It's a +3 weapon.
Oh, okay. I don't remember what it is to hit with it though.
Whatever you are proficient with all weapons, I believe.
Correct.
So it's whatever your strength plus proficiency.
Hold on.
What is your strength and proficiency?
Add +3 to whatever your unarmed strike attack would be.
+3. Okay, so it would be +12, so 15 in total.
15 total.
But I don't think it matters, ladies and gents. Where's
Why?
the damn chat? Because I just threw another nat 20.
Another nat 20.
It's upside down.
All right. You slam and spear up through her back and into upper, like right below, right above her navel, and there is a glowing trammel speared right through her. That is your first attack. Do you do anything else, knowing though that anything else could probably kill her and ruin the plan?
I just grip hard to it and keep that thing inside of her.
All right. This nerd has a place to roll his dice, and it isn't just his deck. Hey, I have one too.
Oh yeah, I have a little.
We
little
all have
thingy.
most of us have a dice rolling. Yeah, and you're a freaking nerd DM. Okay, I see how it is.
I just have a Pokemon playmat down underneath mine as like a giant mouse pad.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. You slam into her, and then you just release the rest of your turn, just trying to intimidate. All right, Zanny, what are you doing, if anything?
I have a question on held actions. Can I use the other parts of my turn and then hold the action, or is if I'm holding my action, I have to stand still and just that's it.
No, you can do movement and bonus, but just you're holding your action with your reaction.
Okay. We're gonna go. Let's see. It's 30 feet plus another 5, so I'll go like pop over here. And I'm gonna use my movement, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action and one of my psychic points to teleport another 30 feet. So that I can get my temporary hit points up.
Okay.
And I am going to hold there. I'm going to use another one of my points. And I'm just locking my eyes on her. On Anti-Hope here, and I am going to I'm holding Hold Monster for her turn to start.
Okay. So wait, you're casting Hold Monster when she starts her
if
turn.
she attempts to move away or go towards Lance in any way, Hold Monster on her.
Okay. You concentrate and you cast and you hold the magic in your hand and you just stare at her. Any last words before we go to Alice?
I just I think I'm just barely in range to get in I'm barely in range to get her with it, but I'm also in range to get her. Yeah, I can get psychic. So that I don't have to yell out loud. I'll just tell Alice just if she manages to get past you, she's about to have a bad day.
All right.
Hold her
With
down,
that said,
we're almost done.
damn. All right, Alice, it is your turn. What you doing?
Do I know what the DC, like what ability check she has to make for the rights of trammeling?
It is charisma. Yeah, charisma. Sorry, I was thinking. Yep.
Then I would like to bestow curse on charisma. That's checks. Never mind. Not saving throws. I'd like to bestow curse on charisma.
Okay. Do you have to? Does she have a DC
The
spell DC she has to do?
wisdom save. It's
Wisdom.
22.
Wisdom save. 22.
Yeah.
Well, she rolled a 26 wisdom save. So
Right, try it again. Try it again. Gonna silvery barbs that.
that was with advantage. So that's a 23.
Bitch.
That's what you just say, bitch.
Why is it with advantage?
Because she has magic resistance.
Bitch. That doesn't sound like a me problem.
Yeah.
It actually is a me problem. Well, that's everything then. It's been real. I don't even have any more bardic inspirations to give out.
All right. Lance, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Banish her. Tremble, banish her.
Okay, roll an Arcana check. 35. Nice. That's what? A 16 on the 16 on the die. Praise a 16. All right. Prize and low DC. Yeah, 22. What? Your 22 is a low DC? No, it isn't. Anyway, Lance, you focus and cast and begin the ritual. This is the rite of banishment. It cannot be denied even by a god. And you start speaking the ritual, the arcane magic, and you start focusing, and you start to see the trammel starts to glow. She must make her save. It is very, very high, though, for her to save because she only has 17 hit points left. So let me roll. She basically has to nat 20 this. Or, yeah, nat 20 it. No. 14 on the die for 21. Lance, you feel and you see a glow, and the Hag Queen of Tellos, this creature, this of the underworld, one of the lowest levels of Pluton, the anti-hope, despair herself, looks down and sees the trammel like punch and pull her through as it acts as an anchor, and he pulls her between the realms, almost like a portal is opening up inside of her and pulling her in. She screams and writhes and curses all of you and all your existences and swears revenge right as she is pulled out and banished into the realm and worlds beyond. And she disappears.
Bye-bye.
All right, Azrael, what are you doing?
I am just going to burn some spell slots to get sorcery points
Okay.
back. And yeah, I'll burn a 4th level. That way I can, on my next turn, use the spell slots to get, I'm going to use the sorcery points to get a 5th level spell slot back to just maximize my smite.
All right. Okay, with that being said, top of round 10, guys. Erlon, what you doing?
Fuck. Well, she just vamoosed. Probably just going to go over to. Well, when she was gone, I think this is kind of messed up. You know what? Erlon's going to resume bodyguard duty and go over with Alice.
Okay.
Protect her from any possible other things.
Cool. Alice, do you have any reaction to that? You're on mute if you're talking.
My computer is not working right now, and I'm
Just said, "Tim,
purposely
stop."
unmuting when I know it's my turn, and then you keep being like, "Oh, Alice, what's up?" And then I have to go through like 17 hoops to unmute my thingy.
Good, good.
No, not good. My computer is trying to update itself right now. I can't hear half the time out of my headphones. No, thumbs up, Erlon. You get a thumbs up.
You get oh, that's all she gets. You get
Yay! I think we got her.
He gets. Yeah, we did.
Yay!
I love you, little buddy.
There you
Good,
go. She's
good.
like, I love you, little buddy. All right. Zanny, what you doing?
All right, kids, we got one more. Let's see it to take this one down real fast. Lance, about how long we got left on that banishment on this other guy?
36 seconds.
Everybody heal up and line up if you need to. We ain't done yet. One more to go.
Do we want to trammel her? Or do we want to turn her into a nice, useful cup to take home with us?
Oh, the druid was male. Just FYI, an elf male.
Okay. Do we want to turn him into a nice, useful cup to take home with us?
I'm not
If
very
it's
close.
permanent, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
After
It-
24 hours, it is.
Oh.
Will he be conscious for it the whole time?
Yeah, he can yell at us every day. Well, he'd be a cup.
Yeah. Torture that fuck.
We can actually get it to stick. You're talking about polymorphing him, aren't you?
Uh huh. I
Can
just
you
need
actually get it to stick
somebody
on
to make him bad at wisdom. And you know what?
I
He's
can-
a druid, so we could spite him and turn him into like a nice copper cup, like a mug.
Okay, what you doing,
I
Zanny?
can try and debuff his wisdom as much as I can.
Debuff, not make higher.
That's what I said.
bonus action. Gonna go ahead and use my last apothecary spell slot. I've still got my higher level. I've still got my. The only thing I've got left now is for the sake of party, because since Lance dropped his 7, I still have my 7 left, and I have plane shift ready for the day if we need it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But I'm gonna go ahead and drop my last spell slot and get my gun envenomed.
Get your gun envenomed? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fetid blade at 5th level on my on Dreammaker, so that way it does extra acid damage every time it hits.
Nice. All right.
And then that's
You
my last.
fetid blade?
That's all my spell slots except for our
Button here.
our other trip out of here.
Sorry, Zanny, what was the last thing you said? Because I heard a little bit of a.
Oh, sorry. My bad. I was just saying that's everything I got left in the tank. And no actions from me for this turn. Just me talking to everybody.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Zanny, all right. Let's go to Alice. Alice, anything you're doing?
Yolanda.
Okay. Where so Alice,
Yolanda.
go to Yolanda.
I am now Yolanda.
All right.
I need an aura, please.
Gonna do that
10
regal
feet.
presence.
I don't know how many times I have to say Yolanda before this man gets what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
I'd like my regal presence because I am a princess.
Okay.
I
Cool,
thought
cool.
my piss aura was my opposition to apathy aura. I need a new color for Yolanda. I'm thinking hot pink.
Hot pink. All right.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's magenta. That works.
There's
Looks
no
hot
hot
to me.
pink on the.
So yeah, that's
And I
my
will
turn.
remind you, you
I
don't
am
see
Yola.
colors anyway. So
That's fine. I never see color. I'm a good person. Where was apathy banished from? Do I remember? Like
one of the mirrors.
where he
next
was
to one of the
standing?
mirrors. Yeah, next to the mirrors.
I mean, like I was looking at him when he was banished. Do I not have 6 seconds of recall?
Well, it's a bit more than 6 seconds, but it's around this
Sorry,
mirror.
12 seconds of recall. All right, I'm gonna go
Well.
stand like right here.
All right.
Oh,
Cool.
Xania moves with keen mind. Does anyone know where this apathy was standing?
Lance would know, right?
Yeah, it's literally like where she's standing. He's about to appear like in front of her.
Yeah, now you got it
Perfect.
like 2 inches to the right.
And she like takes a step to the side right here.
Too
Yeah.
far. Back to the left, about 3
Yeah.
inches.
Oh, okay. I think it's big enough. I think it'll cover the whole area.
Yeah, I think you're good.
And that's my turn. Because I.
All right. Lance, anything you're doing? Wait, by the way, sorry, Lance. Alice, are you holding an action or no?
No, becoming Yolanda was my action.
Gotcha. Just
But
wanted to
if
make
he
sure.
appears in my aura, he gets Yolandized.
All right. So yeah, back to Lance. Anything you're doing?
No. Well, yeah. I don't know if it's going to do anything, but he's going to throw one of the unlucky rocks and put it right where he thinks this guy is going to be.
So you're running back dashing.
Okay, he's gonna throw it at Alice and say, "Set this down right where the guy's gonna be."
Okay. He has to be wearing it, not just touching it. Like it has to be on his person. So just letting you know.
And I will move closer because I have to be within 30 feet. So
Cool. All right. You rush forward 30 feet. And then toss the rock. And that's it. No other actions. So cool. Azrael, what you doing?
We still have 24 seconds left, right?
Yeah, you
Okay.
got what, 5 more rounds?
Okay.
Let's Lance just drops concentration.
If you can just keep it going that way, I can just keep converting spell slots and get all my shit back. That'd be great. I'll get a 4th level spell slot back for now. As a bonus action, and if it's a bonus action, can I use an action to burn it as well? Okay.
If you have an action bonus, so if you're doing sorcery points to convert, that's your bonus, I believe.
Right. Could I do 2 bonus actions if I have the action?
No, you wouldn't, unfortunately.
Okay, that's all I got then.
Okay. Round 11. Erlon, if you don't attack something right now, you're about to drop rage. Actually, you would have dropped rage last.
That's okay. We would have dropped. Yeah, I was gonna say we can reset it for this guy.
No,
I
you
mean,
don't
are
know
we?
why.
Are we? Like, do we have the understanding that he's about to drop it for us,
Ask Lance. Because
Lance?
when everybody's ready, I can.
Okay, so then I will get ready. We can determine that he was originally. Oh my God, where was he originally? Like right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to get in flanking with Alice. And then if he's about to, thank you. If he's about to come back, then I will re-engage rage.
Okay. So, but you do know that Az is asking for more time. So,
Oh, I did. Oh, in that case, then no, then Lance will not be dropping it then, correct?
yeah. So you can wait,
So
just not do anything for 6
that's
seconds.
fine. Then I won't. Yeah, then I won't do the rage then.
Yeah. So
That's
not
all.
doing anything, but just getting in position, taking a breather after an intense minute. You guys were fighting for like a whole more than a minute of sorts.
I was
Zenny,
also riding a witch.
yeah, you got the arm, not her tits. So Zenny, what you doing?
I'm gonna straight up hang out right here because he's popping in front of Alice, between Alice and the mirror. So I'm gonna use my keen mind to recall where he is gonna pop in, and I'll just sit here and keep taking bonus actions to aim at the spot, and hold my action for when he appears to shoot.
Okay. So you'll do that for this round, waiting to see whenever I think it's gonna happen. Maybe next round, you're not sure. But
I'm just going to like I'll continue
just
conversing
prepare,
conversing and all, but basically that is what I'm going to be doing every turn until this man shows up now.
All right. Let's go to Alice. Alice, what are you doing?
Looking at Lance expectantly because she thought that coming back this time.
Everybody gets
And
set
then
up.
he did not come back. No, she just has her swords out and she's waiting for him to appear so she can knock him over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and if he does appear and he gets knocked over, she will stab him.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go to Lance. Erlon has not prepared anything this round yet. Azrael has asked for more time. Are you going to keep concentrating, or are you going to tell people this is it, like last round sort of deal?
Last round of prep.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Concentrate there. Azrael, are you staying there, moving closer, using your bonus
I'll move.
action, held actions? What are you doing?
It's right about here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move right there. And then sorcery points again.
Cool. So it's your points. And then are you doing any held actions or no?
Yeah, I'll hold he was in earth elemental form at the moment, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'll hold a disintegrate spell.
Ooh. All right. Nice, nice. Let's go to Erlon. Lance has given that he's going to drop it on his turn. Are you doing anything now?
Yeah, now we are going full prep, ready to smash down. Oh shit! Wait, as soon as he
Okay.
does this thing, we can't do actions though. Oh my god.
Yeah, you're going to hope that you can overcome his aura.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, if you want to get inside of Alice's aura, you're going to have to forego flank. Well, maybe you could flank maybe with
I can flank
Azrael.
there. Yeah, true. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, you're
That
like,
has a plan.
nah, just run over.
That's a plan. Yeah, no, that's gonna be good. Okay, yeah, and then I will then rage.
Okay, rage, held action, attack.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
What does his aura do?
Stops actions from people taking actions in his aura.
Held actions are reactions and don't count as actions.
Her aura, like Alice's stands in opposition, so she negates his aura. So like if anything,
Oh, I know, but mechanically, if you held an action, it becomes a reaction, and those are not considered actions. They're considered a reaction. They are different things.
true.
Well, the aura I think was affecting any actions, like
Yeah,
umbrella term actions.
Ah.
correct. Zanny, you do any other conversation? I know you're steady aiming, ready, doing the same thing, right?
I'm just taking a moment to make sure both the guns are loaded, and then they're up, and me go, and I just say, "All right, ready when you are."
All right. Let's go then. Next, Alice. You're any bonus or readying actions?
Well, I am just waiting for this person to appear in my little aura so I can still knock them down and then have
Yeah.
advantage when I stab them.
Getting ready.
Yes.
Lance, any action? Are you dropping concentration and action? What are you doing?
If everybody's ready, I will drop concentration because that's a free action,
Yep.
and then I will let all of their actions go off before I take my action.
Cool, cool. All right. So let's go. I'm just gonna go with Azrael because you're like top of the order of initiative for things, or like upset for things.
Okay.
Azrael, roll your 2 attacks.
No, I was holding it for disintegrate.
Oh, disintegrate. You're right. My apologies. Go ahead. Roll disintegrate. So he has to make a dexterity saving throw as a rock elemental, even with magic resistance. What's your spell save DC?
21.
Yeah, there's no way. Not even if he nat 20s it. Okay. 83 force damage. So that is gonna pop him out of Earth Elemental. And I want you to roll me a d4. Depending on which area, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So roll a d4 to see where he pops out from.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
1. He's right there, out of reach of Erlon and Alice, unfortunately. But you still in your aura. Yep. So you fire that disintegrate. Let me just double check. So that was, he had 29. So 83 minus 29 is, sorry, hold on. 60,
54.
54. Thank you. So he takes 54 points of force damage. Awesome. Erlon, Alice, unfortunately, he's no longer within range for you both, but he is in range of Zanny. So Zanny, roll your attacks. And yes, Alice, I'm talking about like the attack action. I'm gonna get to your aura in a moment. I'm trying to make sure that Zanny doesn't have disadvantage if he falls prone.
Attacks at once here. then. But 28 and 19.
Both hit.
28.
Wait, 28 and 16 or 19? What was the attack? The second attack?
I rolled 3 attacks there. We got a 28 and
Oh, I see.
29 with sharpshooter, and then a 16 on the last shot.
Gotcha. So the 28 and the 29 hit. So, and you do get sneak with this. So
So the
that's the first one.
The sneak attack is 36 plus another 7 acid.
Nice.
And then the second one is 32.
Damn. Okay.
Let's see.
And
And then I need to roll the acid. Oh my board! What did my whole hitting roll last roll caused it to pace the whole song and dance from before. Anyway, 44 acid damage was 12.
okay, damn. All right. Nice. And then after that, now Yolanda's regal presence, which he must make a wisdom saving throw. He has advantage on that. 29. So he has magic resistance, Alice. And he's a druid on top of that. So all right. Does it take half damage with Yolanda? Nah, take half damage. Okay. What's the half? Oh, you did? Oh, there it is. Sorry. 24-12. All right. Nice. Now, Lance, he looks extremely hurt. Very much hurt from a disintegrate, 2 shots, and he was already hurt from before. Are you doing any spells, or are you also going to start already holding rites of banishment?
He looks very, very hurt, you said?
Yes. He just took most of a disintegrate, 2 shots, and psychic damage with feathered blade and sharpshooter. So I think total, like he took over 130 points of damage from held actions already.
I am going to change what I'm going to do so we can just trammel this guy and get it over with. And I am going to cast Wish and wish Power Word Stun on him.
Okay. God damn. All right. How long is the stun for? It's a minute, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he has 24 hit points. He is stunned.
Stab him. Stab him.
With trammel. Dude, say trammel?
With a trammel.
I knew what he
Okay,
means. I know what he
stab.
means.
I know that would be funny though, because then you have plausible deniability to blame it on Lance. All right, on the floor, like he's stunned, standing, like frozen, like after getting shot, and just his eyes just stare, and he can't move. He is stunned, but doesn't seem too upset about it because he is apathy. All right, Azrael, what do you do?
I will trammel him.
Okay, no roll needed. He's just a sitting target.
Yeah.
Describe how you, whether dramatically or slowly, push this stab or push the spear into him.
He's doing it real slow, just slowly impaling him on it.
Like in the heart, lungs, abdomen, where?
I
won't
right
say head
like
because that will kill him.
right at like the top of his shoulder, all the way down his
right.
torso.
Yeah, just stab and push and twist, and he is trammeled. All right. Let me just pull up Power Word Stun
I think
to
he does
see
get
if
to
he
save
has
at the end of his turn.
He has a what?
I think
gets
he
a
does
con
get
save
a
at the end of his
save.
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at for. So con save.
But he still will
And
lose the whole
let's
turn on it, thank goodness.
yeah. Let's look and see.
And he's rolling against my spell save DC, which is 26.
He has magic resistance, but he rolled a 24 with a plus 11 on con. He was he got close-ish, but no. Damn. All right. And let's see. Yeah, he's stunned. He can't. I don't think stun you can do any bonus actions.
No, you just stand there looking like a dweeb.
Yeah. Let me just confirm. Because if he can do a bonus action, he will shapeshift. But let me just confirm. Yeah. Has according to 2014 rules, stunned has the incapacitated, can't take actions, reactions. Wait. Actually, stunned creatures incapacitated, can't move, and can speak only falteringly. Incapacitated. Actions or reactions? Technically doesn't say bonus actions. But in the spirit of things, I'll allow it. With an 8th level stun, it kind of sounds silly why it wouldn't also count bonus actions. So DM ruling, power word stun also negates bonus actions. Erlon, top of the initiative, round 13. Anything you are doing with apathy being stunned? You rage and you swung, but right as you were swinging, he turned from Earth Elemental into Elf. So you're still raging, but what are you doing?
I mean, seems like Az kind of has it. Like, oh, well, basically, yeah, Az and Lance kind of got it. So, I mean,
Yeah.
is there
So
much to do? Like, I mean, he doesn't. I
wanna
don't have to
punch
hold
him,
him down or
slap him,
anything.
do anything with apathy?
No, that's just disrespectful. We don't need to do that. He was a respectful fighter, even though he ran away. But still, no. I'd just gonna stay in the order just in case if anything happens. But other than that, just stay guard.
All
But
right.
watch to make sure that they got it.
Cool. Zanny, anything you're doing?
Reloading my guns.
Reload gun.
That's it. Just
Cool.
holding concentration, reloading. Just I'm gonna hold an action for if somehow this guy tries to escape.
Okay.
Somehow.
Cool. That's fine. Alice, anything you're doing facing apathy as he's focusing on you specifically.
That's is he trammeled and ready to be waiting to be banished?
Yes.
There's not really much for me to do, so I'll just stand here.
Okay. He does say, like right before Lance's turn, you'll never really change. Lance, your turn.
Lance will
Yeah, Alice, that stung you.
cast the spell.
All right. Roll an Arcana check for me, please. Nat 1.
Oh, no.
It fails. Alice, are you giving your marriage inspiration to Lance?
Oh yeah, she is. It's in chat for sure.
Okay. It's you have one, and this is the one you're giving. So you give your marriage inspiration to Lance. Lance, you may re-roll that Arcana check. 25. Okay. He gets a charisma save. Not even if it would be a DC because you rolled a 25. It would be a 25 DC. And even if he nat 20s, he can't meet that. So even with half-hearted ritual or you trying to focus and everything, he cannot beat it, and you cast it and you speak the words. This is the rite of banishment. It cannot be denied, even by a god. And you activate the magic, you speak the incantation, the ritual rapidly and in quick succession, condensing the entire litany into 6 seconds through magic. And apathy, you see the glow of the trammel. It start to spin a little bit and burn across his shoulder, warping his entire body. And the whole time he's just focusing on Alice, the woman who stands in opposition to everything that he is. But he still doesn't think that she can ever care or be ambitious and change. Alice, I'll allow you one last thing right before he boops. So anything you want to say to him or no?
No.
All right. Reality warps around him, and he is siphoned and sucked and banished into a beyond, a world beyond worlds, a beyond from this place. And apathy is gone. And that, my friends, is where we'll take our break and see what happens next as we figure out how you guys are getting home, what you guys are doing here, if anything. So see you all in 10 minutes.
Tales of Tellos presents Heroes of Eremer, the Crimson Peacekeepers. Dearest darling viewers, let me introduce you to Alice Mazar. Her name may already be familiar to some amongst certain social circles in Zarek. The toast of the upper crust, a headliner on the society pages, alongside her industrialist husband, Bruce Mazar. But it seems Mrs. Mazar is earning a reputation of her own as, of all things, an adventurer and a hero, with the group known as the Crimson Peacekeepers. And oh yes, she sees ghosts. Perhaps we should not be so surprised by Alice's rise to fame. As a child of ambition, she has been raised to strive for excellence. Her parents, Risic and Isidore Irschel, immigrants from the Ria, wanted only the best for their children. Her parents did what they could to provide Alice and her siblings, Tomas, Penelope, Simone, Isabella, and Risic Jr., with every advantage. As the second of those 6 children, and the eldest daughter, Alice felt the pressure of her parents' well-intended expectations. Alice attended a finishing school and tried to fulfill her mother's idea of a proper lady. As she became an adult and moved out on her own, she fell in love and married a wealthy industrialist, the owner of Papery Industries, Bruce Mazar. Aided in their comfort by their butler Nasir, together Alice and Bruce lived the privileged and relatively safe life of socialites in high society, until nearly a year ago, on what should have been a quiet trip back to Zarek from a luxurious holiday in Erdida. Fate intervened, and Alice and her husband found themselves on the hijacking of the Iron Griffin. Much to her own surprise, Alice discovered a wellspring of courage within herself, as she stepped forward alongside a number of other brave passengers to fight off the bandits and save countless innocent lives. In the aftermath, she continued to journey with some of her compatriots from the Iron Griffin, as well as some other companions they met along the way, to form a group that we now know as the Crimson Peacekeepers. Like many of her socialite peers, Alice has a talent for music as a skilled violinist. Unlike many of her peers, however, she possesses the force of will to turn that music into magic as a bard. Although her particular bardic talent comes with a rather peculiar byproduct, the ability to see ghosts, which at first seemed a spooky and frightening revelation, but Alice has since embraced her abilities and made her entourage of regular ghostly visitors into her friends and partners, as she has harnessed their ethereal abilities to help her in her battles. In addition to her magical abilities, Alice has been training with her teammate Zanashara to improve as a swordswoman, and Lady Mazar has become quite adept with her rapier in battle. Despite a rather uncharacteristic humility regarding her fighting prowess, Alice has a certain reputation amongst her teammates as the one to frequently deal the final blow. Alice has also secured the assistance of certain other entities from the beyond, as it seems she has made a pact with what she describes as a horse-like celestial being called a Kirin. They speak to her through the water and grant her the powers of a warlock, and in return for their help, she says the entity only wants her to be a better person. Not, of course, that anyone of reputation would admit to selling their soul to an evil entity, even if they had. But the noble deeds accomplished by Alice Mazar and the Crimson Peacekeepers would support the fact that they are indeed working as a force for good in the world. As a group, they played a pivotal role in ending the Giant War and protecting the cities and farmlands of Eremer, and they've done even more to protect the people of Eremer, indeed to protect all the people of Tellos from dangers unseen as they fight the Anti-16, harbingers hoping to end the gods of Tellos and bring about an endless war. While Alice's star has been on the rise, her husband Bruce has been facing challenges in his professional life. A number of months ago, the papery industries factory burned down. Originally, the fire was believed by authorities to be an act of insurance fraud initiated by Bruce himself. After months of intense legal battles and some investigation by the Crimson Peacekeepers, it was discovered that the fire was orchestrated by one of Papery Industries' other board members, Agravain al-Mutkim, with the help of changeling assassins under the employ of the anti-16 known as Violation, or the anti-love. It is unclear whether Agravain was knowingly working for the Harbingers, or if it was merely that their goals aligned. Either way, Al-Mutkim is still roaming free and may have more plans in store for Bruce and Papery Industries. And while Violation has been eliminated, Bruce Mazaire and all other friends and family of the Crimson Peacekeepers remain potential targets for the Harbingers that are still at large. Is there more trouble yet to come for the Mazaires and Papery Industries? Though there may be troubles at work, the couple does seem to be settling into domestic bliss at home as their little family has grown with the adoption of their daughter, Aurelia, or Ori for short. The adoption came by rather unusual means. The Crimson Peacekeepers were hunting down a coven of hags operating in the area. When the heroes defeated the villains, they found an innocent baby amongst the ruins. A baby who sparked a maternal instinct within Alice. Though even this joy is tainted by the shadow of the Harbingers, for the child was not born of normal means, but rather created by the death of another child at the hands of the hags, and cursed to become a hag upon her 13th birthday. Aurelia is believed not to be the only child like this, but there could be dozens of little girls in the orphanages of Eremer facing the same fate. It seems the Coven was working to create a hag army at the behest of the Hag Queen of the Underworld, the alias of the anti-16 known as Despair, a force working against hope. And certainly, to lose your child to evil in the prime of their youth is cause for despair. But hope prevails within Alice and the Crimson Peacekeepers that they can find a way to save Aurelia and her sisters from such a fate. Perhaps if they eliminate the Hag Queen, it may loosen the hold her magic has over the girls. Will the Crimson Peacekeepers soon venture into the underworld to find a way to fully cleanse Aurelia and the other orphans of their hag-touched fate? Keep up to date with all the latest news of the grit, glory, and good old-fashioned heroism of the Crimson Peacekeepers, live every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, on Twitch.
All right. Welcome back, folks, from our short rest, our little break of sorts. We're back. We're halfway through the session, and if you just missed it, you just missed the thrilling conclusion with regards to with Lance sealing away the anti-ambition apathy. The group has just defeated two harbingers, two basically demigods of sorts, and battle has ended. So let's go through. Lance, you just did your turn. We're gonna go one more round just to see what everyone else is doing. before we start breaking off into what else you guys are doing in this room this cave at Hag's End, in the middle or somewhere in the middle of the realm of Pluton, the third layer of the underworld. Azrael, what are you doing as you just witness apathy be banished?
He's just relieved. He drops the shield spell on him and Alice, and he puts a hand on her shoulder and says, "You did good."
Alice, you respond?
Two more harbingers down.
Oh, I did respond. I said thanks.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Erlon, are you doing anything?
Yeah, probably regrouping with Alice, and just asking her, do you feel like it's really over? Do you feel like now we're going to, I mean, be able to free your daughter per se? I feel like this was, I don't know.
I don't. I honestly thought we were going to have to haggle a little bit more, pun intended. Then we kind of went the banishment route. So
Is there
we
any way
may
for
have
us to
fucked
find out
ourselves
answers?
over. Does anyone know the answer?
Let's go to Zanny.
Why?
Zanny, what are you doing after everything is finished and you hear Alice having some doubts?
I think I'm coming in closer. And I'm surveying the area and I'm taking as I'm taking in what she's saying, I'm like, without even responding, I'm just kind of doing as she's asking. And I'm gonna try to like look to see if this has put us on, like if this has severed that connection. Basically, I'm going to try to look into the future of Ari for what we've done here.
Okay. You concentrate and you look into the future and you see, well, easy enough, your eyes glow. You look into the threads of the future and the different pathways that you can go. And you see that there's a high probability pathway for Ari, and you follow that. You do the mental calculations, easy enough. They come almost like second nature. You know the math, you've studied the math to a certain degree, but now it's sort of become second nature ever since your ascension into an oracle. And as you look through it, you see that the path for Ari is clear. You do know, though, any cure that is to be had to wish and save her soul, and any haggling soul right now, must be done before another hag coven comes here to claim either any whisper of despair's power or to try to start setting themselves up for the vacuum of authority for all hags on Tellos. A new hag queen or coven queens will rise, but you have an opening, a window of time to basically save as many haglings as you can before they claim dominance and will then prevent wishes and the natural flow of reproduction for hags to continue. Do you try to press further and look at different pathways of how long you have?
No, not currently. I will look at that later. That answer is good enough for me in this moment right now.
Yeah.
Just kind of flicker and look into the far,
Hold back.
like look into the void for a second, and then I start glowing into the void. And yeah, don't do that. Don't look into that. We're good. We're good until some other hags set up place in this shop.
So she's fine now, magically?
No, we can, until someone else takes up shop and tries to take ownership of the souls that have been laid claim to here. we can free any of them. Their souls are still claimed, but as long as there's no one here laying claim to her power, we can take it away. This is when we can wish her.
We should just do that. I mean, we have a wish, don't we?
Yeah, we should have one left.
Got one left in the sword. We should do it in her presence, so we should get out of here. My recommendation would be we search this place for anything that's usable for us, and then scorched earth the rest. And then I've got one spell left. I'll take that fork, and I'll get us the fuck out of this place.
I would quite like out of this place.
Let's make it as
We should leave some kind of
uninhabitable as we
mark
can
for
here.
whoever tries to take it over afterward.
Yeah, you can't. It'd be a stretch. We're really far down here. Do you think you could hallow this territory somehow?
I don't think I could hallow it, but I mean, I could leave some kind of, leave a message, let them know that we took down despair.
Yeah. Calling card.
Yeah.
Fear might buy us a little more time.
Yeah.
I can fearmonger all day.
Let's go to, for a moment, Lance. Lance, what are you doing as you hear all this? Wait, is Lance back?
He's close.
Okay. Let's go back to Alice then. Alice, what do you do? Say anything? Do you agree with this plan?
Alice is dropping her aura first off, and she's banging on the mirror that she's so aggravated.
Okay. You go to this mirror. You're just banging on it, or are you trying to actually magically activate it?
Well, she's banging on it first, but I'll try to magically activate it.
Okay, so you're just like banging on the mirror.
It's work! God damn you, work!
Just smacking it, and it just it swings on its chain a little bit. And then you look at the markings, and you remember, you kind of concentrate. Roll me a charisma check.
I've been doing excellently with these. Yeah. Yeah,
No,
once again. I'm gonna use my luck on I'm using my luck on that.
Okay, go ahead. There we go. The DC was 16. And you rolled a 12, which is literally a 4 on the die.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I want you to roll me a D100. This will determine if Agravain left or if he's still there. I will say, odd, he's still there. Even, he has fled. So roll
That's
a
an
D100.
odd. That's a 51.
I don't see it.
It's literally right there.
Does anyone else see it?
Why do you trust everybody but me?
Nope, I don't see it. I don't see it. You should roll it.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it.
No.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
What?
All right.
Well, you literally trust everybody but me.
Oh, there it is. You sent it to me. I didn't see it in the chat. I didn't realize you sent it to me through Discord.
No, because I just sent it to you in the chat because you trust everyone but me.
So I'm changing the D100. No, I'm joking. Yeah, you activate it and you see Agravain having packed up everything, like in boxes, suitcases, everything. He sees the mirror activate and he comes towards it and then stops when he sees your face on the other side of it. Do you say anything before anything else happens?
Well, the mirrors don't convey magic, correct?
You don't? Well, you remember that Violation was able to send psychic damage.
It costs.
So
okay, so
sorry, but yeah, you do remember Agravain, or sorry, not Agravain. You do remember Violation was able to do like psychic damage through the mirror for someone looking at it. Do you want to try to send psychic damage? Like do the same
I
thing?
honestly I'd like to cast a spell through it, like an actual spell.
Okay. roll. Do you attempt it?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to what is the spell, and get ready to roll a charisma check. So tell me what the spell
Force
is.
gauge.
Force cage. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, roll a charisma save or a charisma check. Sorry, charisma check as you're trying to
Why
leap.
never a charisma save? I'm gonna use my luck on that. I can't stop rolling 12s.
Yeah, if first is a 12, and then you're gonna luck it one more time. 22.
22. Do I
Okay.
need to luck it again?
You no. You cast the magic and you feel like you place your hands on the mirror and you use the mirror's transplanar power. It is power that you are touching, not normal magic, but literal divine essence. And this mirror has been crafted and imbued with divine power, not good divine power, but evil divine power, since this is in the underworld. And through this interplanar connection, this power, you are able to touch it and convey your spell across the realms. And you cast Force Cage on him. So he must make a charisma save. What's the DC for your spell?
22 charisma.
Okay, so he could make it, but he has to nat 20 it. So let's see if he does. All right. With a natural one, he gets Force Caged.
Alice is gonna go, I need you to wait right there for me, darling. And then she's gonna lean back and go, Zanny, can I put in a request for where we go within the next hour?
Actually, yes. When I go back to the plane, I can take us to anywhere on the plane of existence. So, if that fucker is, just walk over to the mirror. Hi. If he is over on the prime material plane, I could probably put us in the room. Start looking in the mirror, just getting a good look at the room with keen mind, so I've got a pretty familiar acclamation of where I'd be going.
Perfect. We have an
All right. So, with that being said, does anyone else want to do anything in this area, this room?
Is there a treasure chest anywhere?
Looking around, you don't see any treasure chests. You just see the void water and then the mirrors. And then all around you are the bodies and souls trapped into stone, which you could technically harvest. Like start mining souls.
Lance is gonna quickly cast locate object for soul coins specifically.
Soul coins specifically, you would not sense any. You do get a vague ping off of everything in this room. You, in theory, could turn basically any of these souls into soul coins, but they're not technically soul coins yet.
Lance is gonna do one more before we run back real quick, and just do gold.
Sensing around, you do not sense any gold.
Lance is just gonna be like, these are broke bitches.
Well, what were you looking for?
Gold, soul coins, either or.
Yeah, well, soul coins for trading everywhere else, but they might have silver or Yuta. They do any prime material trading.
Can I cast it again and just search general treasure?
You cast it and you try to focus on treasure, and it pings 9 times.
On the mirrors?
Yeah.
We should take all these mirrors with us.
Okay. Are they just like communicating mirrors? Pretty sure that's all we
Just
saw them
witness
do.
Alice literally casts a spell through it.
Oh.
There are more than just communication mirrors.
Ooh, yeah, we
Yeah.
definitely should take those.
How big are they?
Large, I would say 16 feet tall.
How heavy are they?
Say 100 pounds each. So they're not super heavy.
All right. Let's stack them together and strap them to Erlon before we leave.
So 900 pounds on Erlon.
Got the strength
Exactly
to
what
lift
it
it.
is.
Let's make sure that those go somewhere. Let's put them in a secondary location and not our fortress. Since magic
That's
can
a
be
great
used
point,
against
yeah.
them. Yeah. No telling whether or not you actually need to see your target to actually cast magic through these things.
Or if we placed them carefully enough to where they're only pointed at each other, then they couldn't see anything other than the other mirrors. Do that
Actually,
sort of optical illusion thing.
That's clever. I like that. I think I can math that out. Yeah. I'd like to at least study
We should
and
still
find out
store
where they
them in
go.
like gear where. Yeah, we should go. We're gonna go get this, guys. We should take that one with us too, and we should see if we can find the matching sets for the other 8.
Yeah, that'd be a great idea.
Because if she
definitely
could
shouldn't leave it here.
communicate to all of them in the network, she would only have one.
Right, exactly. They're probably linked to something else.
Okay. So do you guys start taking them down one by one? Lance, are you casting fly? Because they are elevated, so they have to like fly up and pull the like try to break the chains off of them because they're hanging off of chains. So is anyone casting fly or using some type of flight to actually go up and unhook and rip the soul chains?
Yeah.
Did you say you can?
Yeah, I can.
If you do, I can catch him.
Okay. Sure. Let's do that.
Just don't get flattened.
Okay.
I have a belt of hill giant strength on.
Okay.
And I just
can
have
lift-
strength.
I can lift, push, or drag 630 pounds. I can carry 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay. Lance, Erlon, well, and yeah, Alice, you are strong. So are you helping with things as you kind of like also because you took that potion? So are you also helping like hold them up as Erlon's like unhooking them? Yeah, you can carry the one that has Agravain in it. So you could stare at him and he is you see him calling out, trying to get help to try to and like you shake it as a magic 8-ball. Nothing happens. It's not like he's stuck in it, but you see he's desperately trying to get some help to try to escape. No one's coming though for him. So and actively taunting him. Excellent. Just for fun, roll an intimidation check. I just want to see like how scared he is with things.
Intimidation.
I'll give you advantage. I'm giving you advantage on it.
She's been practicing her with her intimidating faces with me, just so you're aware.
Okay, you with a 10. It's hard to intimidate as you're shaking things. It's kind of like shaky cam. But you are still taunting him. And you can post anything that if you want of what you're taunting him for it. That's fine for it. All right.
Erlon,
So,
show him the goat.
yeah. Yes, with a 23. There you go. You are taunting him. You do hear him already saying, no, you don't understand, Alice dear. It wasn't my idea. I was being threatened, all right? I was being threatened. You need to believe me. Don't taunt me. I'm a victim here just as much as you are. So,
You're going to be a victim when I'm done with you.
Oh,
sorry, say that one more time. I didn't catch it. I was like, say it one more time, Alice.
I said, you're going to be a victim when I'm done with you. You don't know victimhood.
No, yes, I do. She threatened my life.
I can't hear you through the force cage. Actually, you're going to have to speak up, darling.
She
Maybe
threatened
cry
me
harder.
like she would kill me if I didn't do this. My lawyer can explain everything once we sit down and talk about things, and I'm sure we can come up to a reasonable conclusion.
His
Oh, God's
lawyer.
fucking lawyers.
Would you like some cheese
rich
with that
people.
wine?
I mean, you see, he doesn't understand for a moment. He's like, "Oh, ha ha, darling. You will see. Look, you'll come here. We'll talk about things in a civil manner, and
Well, I could put you in the ethereal realm if I wanted.
you don't do that. That would be illegal. I don't want to be making threats you don't mean."
Oh no, I mean it. And I
DM, I
have
have
a
a
lot
question.
of friends in the ethereal realm.
What's
DM, I
up,
have a
Lance?
question. If he dies and I raise him as a zombie and he signs a bunch of legal paperwork as a zombie, is that valid?
No.
If he dies and I capture his soul and lock it away and revive his undead soul with the partial soul and it's a new soul, but it's still his body, would anybody know the difference?
With seals of truth, yes. Like, because it won't be him, like if you're doing it with like actual things. So
So
and
if
you
I
have to
killed him
imagine
and
in
took
a
his soul, but I raised his body and then cast resurrection on his body with the unlife because it's a partial soul that refills it, it's still him.
not necessarily. But hold on for a sec. Back to Alice finish her thing because this is her moment for it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No,
just-
no,
I'm
it's fine. I did everything.
Lance is asking Alice, this is like, can we just have him sign a bunch of legal paperwork while he's an undead?
I think you're overthinking
Sorry,
this, Lance. We could just
I can't
coerce
hear
him
you
into
through the
doing it.
force cage, Lance.
through the force cage. All right. So, Alice, that's like basically he's trying to plead with you that it is not what you think it is and that he is innocent and just a victim.
She will be telling him to get on his knees and grovel, and she'll think about it. She's
Yeah.
not going to think about it, but
He does
she'll
get
tell
on
him
his
that.
knees and he's like, "I'm begging you, please, don't do this. You don't know what you're doing. I am your friend. I've known Bruce for a decade. We've been partners. Why would I ever betray you and him and any of the Mazer family or the Earshall family?
Because you're a weak-willed idiot.
No, I am not weak-willed. I am strong, but how could I
Oh, so
face
you're
off
an
against
idiot.
a hag that's threatening my life, my well-being, darling?
Well, darling, I'm down in the pits of literal hell fighting the hag. So that's one thing you could do about it. Oh, she's dead now, by the way. So that's one thing you could do about it, is not be a baby.
I'm not being a baby. I'm trying to save myself from being falsely accused in this regard. Okay, yeah. It's a back and forth for it. You are able to determine things. As soon as like you turn away, he's like yelling for his servants, like for someone to come get him. But no one's yet coming. So, Alice, that's for you. Lance, you back to what you were thinking of. So what you're thinking is that you want to try to bring him partially back and then sign some papers to divest his interests. The problem is it's not him, because like even if it's like you name him the skeleton Agravain, it's not truly Agravain Murkham, even though it is part of his soul is him. It's a new identity. That's why that's the kind of like the problem. Just like if Nima was trying to sign on behalf of whatever her former life was, it's not the same identity person for it. But that's if it is with any magical papers. Any counterfeit papers, like, just like, hey, here, sign these things, absolutely. But if it involves any seals of truth, then it won't work. So, but that is something that you could potentially start doing and haggling for, or just do. And I mean, you're the the magician of the White Tower, so who's to question you, really? All right. Everyone, just a general roll me a dexterity check. The mirrors aren't magical, but it's about how well you get all 9 mirrors off of the walls.
Is this with advantage?
It's a check, not a save.
No.
I don't think yours is. Is yours a
No.
check as a barbarian, or is it just saves?
Let me see. I believe it's all dexterity checks. Let me check.
I will utilize my roguish mastermind to its full ability and just start bossing people around, throwing help actions.
Zanny's like, hey, lift with your knee, not with both knees, not one, and you start doing it that way for it. So, all
But
right, so
anybody that
everyone
doesn't
gets
get it
advantage.
gets it anyway.
Yeah, everyone gets advantage then. So let's see.
Roll a
Nats
19.
with nat 20. Awesome. So there's
Mhm.
21. Alice with a 20. Well, let me see with the reroll. Azrael, your 16 is still a good roll. And then Zanny also roll yours straight. Alice with a 22. Fantastic. Erlon, what did you roll with
I
advantage?
only rolled a 19. in total.
19. Also really good. And then Zanny, yours is straight. What did you roll?
I
An
think
8.
I'm telling
Okay.
everybody else. I think that's how I'm air quotes helping.
Yeah. Collectively, you all are fantastically able to gather all 9 mirrors, stack them up, and you're all carrying them for plane shift purposes. Who's casting the plane shift? Is it Lance or you, Zanny? Or Lance and Zanny? You both talk about it. Who's casting the plane shift?
I got one left to get us out of here if you don't.
I do. I still have an 8, so I can get us out of here. Or if you get us out of here and we don't land in the right spot, I can teleport us to where we need to go. That's probably the better option.
Yeah, actually, let's do that. I'll get us out of here, and then if we end up in the wrong spot, you'll get us where we need to be.
That works for me.
All right, I'll use my set. I'll borrow the fork and use my 7 to plane shift us to the prime. And my intent is to go to the room I just saw in the mirror.
For Agravain?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Alice said she has an important meeting she needs to keep, and she needs to be there in less than an hour. So right now sounds like less than an hour.
Yeah. This is all the mirrors process was only like 5 or so minutes. You all gather up, and Zanny, you tap the tuning fork, you concentrate, you hum in tune with it, and then you cast plane shift, and you feel a sense of uplifting as all your legs lift off the ground, as you are lifted by the power, the magic that radiates out of you, the gift of Aina, the magic of Aina from Tellos, and the weave, the double weave that's on Tellos, and that you are attuned to. And you lift and then are shunted forward and up as you feel yourselves traveling up and up and up through the different realms, past Pluton, past all the second gloom and the first gloom, and you leave the the void of, or you leave the underworld and all that it represents, the neutral evil elements, and you suddenly see before you a shining light. It hurts all of your eyes. All of your eyes are not accustomed to the glow and even the color, really, of the divine gate, the barrier. As you pass right through it, you feel for a moment tiny little amount of resistance just because you are carrying items that are forged from the underworld. But it passes through, and you are able to continue as you see the world of Telos for a brief moment before you are traveling at breathtaking, barely able to perceive speed, reaching into the continent of Laurentia, reaching to the lands of Eremer, into the city of Zarek, and finally into a room. And you all appear. I need all of you to roll wisdom saving throws.
Is this versus magic?
Nope, this is psychological.
Okay.
It's versus
Ignore
what?
that deck save. I'm not sure what that was.
Not sure why Dex it, but wisdom. You guys do get the benefit of an aura, but
Oh, do we? Yeah, let's say, do we
yeah,
get
so you
his
gotta
aura?
get Azrael's aura, which is a +5.
Or
So Lance, that's an 18. It's a still fail. Zanny, that's a 23. Alice, a 27. And 1, 2,
24 for me.
24 is a success. Okay, Azrael, you're the only one that, well, no, you and Lance. So Azrael and Lance, you both come in and it just hurts. You're in a room full of color. And even the idea, like all these colors, it is like clawing at your mind, your eye. You just want to shut your eyes immediately just because it's so painful to see color. You haven't seen color for days. And psychologically, going from the underworld into a lavish room in Eremer, and even the sounds, all sounds feel too loud. It hurts the two of you just to be in this room. Like you guys are physically uncomfortable, a little noxious being in the room. The other three of you, Zanny, Erlon, and Alice, it hurts, but it's manageable. Everything, it really, like you're squinting. It's like you're outside on a sunny day. It is like you're squinting a lot, and it still feels uncomfortable hearing music, hearing sounds, but you're enduring it very well. Because even when you were looking at through the mirror with Aggravate, it was all gray tinted. Now there is no tint, or grayscaled, I should say. Now it's all bright colors. So, is there any reaction from any of you guys? I'll let Alice go first. Returning to the physical universe. So, Alice first. What is Alice's reaction? Then we'll get to everyone else.
Alice is happy to see color again. It makes her a bit uneasy, but she is going to give a little twirl of her dress because she's like, "Oh my god, I'm beautiful again."
Yeah.
Oh,
And then, correct me wrong. Were you wearing a red dress or is it your yellow
I
dress?
was. I
Okay,
was
the
wearing
red
a red dress.
Yeah.
Yes. And then I'm going to beeline for Aggravate if I can.
Yeah. And he's still trapped there. We'll get to that scene in a moment, but let's just go through the list. Azrael, anything you're doing?
Not at the moment. He, even though the change and everything is overwhelming him and nauseating him and everything, he likes it. If anything, I like to imagine he kind of hyped himself up for what he knew was coming. He wanted to feel something, and being overwhelmed is
Yeah.
a relief from the numbness.
The numbness.
He
Exactly.
looked forward to that kind of failure of a save.
It hurts so good.
Yeah.
All right.
To feel alive
Erlon.
again.
Any reaction from Erlon?
Yeah, he's like he gives like a big fist pump in the air, like excited to be out of that hellhole.
Yep. You can actually see the color of your own hair is red. You're seeing
Yes.
everything. So, and yeah, wahoo! So,
I know, literally, I was picturing the same thing.
Yep.
Did a fucking Mario emote.
all right. Lance. What's Lance's reaction?
It burns. It burns.
Do you
You
want to sit in a darkness bubble for a little bit, buddy?
Maybe.
I can give you one.
There you go. Do you cast darkness, Azrael, or
Yeah, I'll cast darkness on him. Just a little bubble for him.
You just hear Lance going, "Hello, darkness, my old friend."
And you kind of like feel like relaxed, almost like you're in a like getting into like a hot bath, or for you, Lance. Lance prefers cold baths, right?
Most of the time, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like sinking into a nice cold bath. So, all right, Zanny, what's Zanny's reaction?
Squinting to like manage everything, and she follows after Alice just to like almost bodyguard, instinctively knowing that Agravain's like probably 30 feet away, and it's not to protect Alice. She's going to she's going to go protect Agravain, more or less.
Going to go protect Agravain. Awesome.
Well, what's left of him when she's done.
Yeah.
But and she's just taking a breath and sticking herself with a syringe.
Yeah, you pull out your magic syringe that has healing components for it, and you cast how many charges are you casting for it?
I'll use 6 so that I don't have to roll the d20 to see if it breaks. So 36 back to myself.
Nice.
Oh, Alice, what do you think?
I feel like we could just take a little peek see around his room here. You know, I'm sure there's something for us. I mean, we've got. I can't get rid of the cage. The cage is here for another hour. Well, 45 minutes, 50 minutes. I feel like we just rummage.
Darling, I am a victim. You could search all you want. I am innocent. There's nothing in this room that will implicate me as if I am a.
Azrael?
Yeah.
Azrael, can you cast Zone of Truth on like this general area?
I could.
Alice, dear, it's illegal to try to do that without consent. So I'm telling you right now, I am innocent.
If you're innocent,
Can I?
you wouldn't care.
Well, I will submit to a zone of truth, but just understand any enchantment magics. I'm allowed my own secrets, but I'm telling you honestly, I am innocent.
I don't think you're allowed any secrets. You just put a bunch of kids in danger.
I did not. I don't even know what kids were in danger.
Oh,
You don't know what that hag was gonna do?
I have no idea what the hag's plans are. Cast Zone of Truth on me right now. I'll tell you that point blank.
Okay, I
so
will.
you're just a
I'll
coward.
cast Zone of Truth.
That's even worse.
No, I am not a coward.
I mean,
Defending, and I am is a person who's being has a gun to their head and doing whatever the gunman is doing. Is that a coward?
Well, honey, you just went from one gun to 6, so I think you're pretty fucked. Alice?
And we've seen what those people end up like.
So he will allow himself to be on the Zone of Truth. So now he has to tell the truth with things. And he said the first thing he says is, I have no idea of any of the plans that Despair had with regards to any hag children. See?
Alice is also going to willingly fail the Zone of Truth, just to, you know, even Stevens it out. But he doesn't know that. Only Azrael knows that.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, no, it's not why I'm mad at you, Agravain. What role did you have in burning down my husband's factory is the main thing I'm angry about.
I was being threatened, and I had to work with the what's that assassin, that changeling assassin, and I had to just give them schematics of the factory.
What were they threatening you with?
To kill me?
And you didn't think they were just going to kill you afterwards?
No, they have been very honorable with regards to their dealings with me.
What did you get out of it besides living?
They did compensate me well, but You see, he tries to say something, but then he can't. They did compensate me well.
You didn't think to ask for help during this. You just went through with all of it.
My life was in danger. They would kill me, drag my soul into the underworld. What other choice did I have other than going to the? If you ask my lawyer, I have very carefully not broken any substantial laws in Aramere. Yes, I should have gone to the authorities, but there is some grace in the laws because I was being threatened. And I did sign the seals of truth with the insurance companies and everything. I was not involved directly with regards to the fires burning down. I did not hire anybody to burn down the fires, even if I was compensated for other services rendered to that hag. And Zanny, roll an investigation check. Any other questions that Alice is asking him while he's under the zone of truth?
I mean, she'll let somebody else ask a question if they have one. She's gonna start bullying him otherwise.
Yeah.
So,
Lance, go ahead.
So you said you had previously been dealing with them before they threatened you. Did you reach out to them first to start these dealings?
No. They came up under the look. I can give you a lot of information. I have ideas. I have some information that I can give that can be valuable if you would be willing to help and give me some grace, some amnesty, some lesser punishment when working with the authorities. Because now that the enemy is killed, I am more than happy to disclose these things and explain how I was under duress.
The answer to
Dude,
these
we can't
questions that
even
we're
promise
asking
you
you
we'll
right
let
now
you go to the authorities.
Sorry, two
is
people. Let's
sorry.
go. Sorry, Azrael, hold on. One
Yeah.
person. So, Lance, finish your thought.
You answering these questions is the only thing keeping you alive right now.
And I am telling you, I'm more than happy to explain things in more detail. I just need some guarantee that you are not going to kill me. Now, Azrael, you asked something?
I said, yeah, we're probably not even going to hand you over to the authorities. Best I can promise you is I'll make it painless if you tell us the truth.
No, I don't want to die. Why would I want to die, whether it's painful or painless?
I didn't say you would die. I might just fucking torture you.
Why would you
You
do
know,
such a thing?
Honey, the argument isn't whether or not you live. The argument is whether or not I let that man over there fuck with your
Who's she
soul
pointing
after
at?
you're gone. And just point at Lance.
Okay, just making sure. That is illegal. It's very
We're
illegal.
aware.
Yeah, you can talk to your
Are we
lawyers from
doing-
the afterlife.
Actually, I don't know how illegal it is when your actions indirectly cause threats against a tower magician. And I'm pretty sure I have the right to defend myself and eliminate those threats.
You
You
may do
aided a
so.
civil war. That's treason.
I did not know that this was aiding in civil war. I
Irrelevant.
have plausible deniability.
Ignorance doesn't clear you of your
I
charges.
honestly just think
Sorry.
no one in this room is going to tell on ourselves anyway.
Right at
We're
that
very
moment,
good at making people disappear.
you do hear like a knock on the door as a servant is like, "Sir, your tea."
Lance
try to open the
quickly
door,
casts
but no.
command silence on him.
To
I
unaggravate.
don't know if you can.
Yeah.
It's force cage. Let me double check.
Does block spells.
It does. Zone of
believe-
Truth is just like an area, so
Lance, roll an Arcana check. I'm gonna make it be very high. No. So yeah, he's like, he immediately starts like, help! So what do you guys do?
Your boss is a little indisposed at the moment. I think you should quit your job.
Do you go to the door and open the door and are telling this like servant with
Oh,
the tea?
he's not. Oh, I thought he opened the door. Okay.
No, the door is
Never
locked.
mind.
So the door is
Oh.
locked. He's like, "Sir, your afternoon tea."
Do you think I
I'm
should
gonna
just tell him to
go.
leave?
I'm gonna go over to him and cast suggestions.
To the servant or to Agravain?
Right, the servant.
Okay, so you open the door and immediately cast suggestion. He can't succeed because he's a commoner, 10 wisdom, so you automatically
Uh,
succeed on it. What are you telling him?
that you believe Agravain is indisposed for the day. He's very ill and he cannot be disturbed for the rest of the day at least. Tell everybody.
Ah, I certainly will, madam. Do you take his tea from him or do
Oh,
you?
yes, I will take a seat. Oh,
Yes.
thank you, darling.
Of course, mistress. I will go tell everyone else that he is feeling extremely ill and indisposed and not to be disturbed. Thank you. He heads off. Suggested.
I was gonna shut the door and start drinking the tea.
That's such a power move. My tea. Look,
Well, I can't push that through the cage, darling, and it would get cold.
have your fun. It is. You all are supposed to be heroes, obeying the law and being good. And I am a victim of circumstances. Even if I profited, my life was in danger. Once I knew who I was dealing with, it was too late. They would kill me if I did anything. I revealed who I
darling.
am and go after my family.
Yeah, but
You know
you
you
saved
don't
your
end up in
life.
the hells, right? For what your crimes are when you die.
I could repent.
Only
Yeah,
if
but
you
you
still
profited
breathe.
from war. That's one of the uncomable back
probably
ones. You're
will.
gonna end up in Lance would know which one it's supposed to be. The one we went to in C1.
Akron?
Arborea? No.
No,
Akron.
Akron. Yep.
Yeah, you end up in Akron for that, and you don't ever get a repent for that one.
Yeah, you've saved your life to damn your soul, buddy.
16 will save me. I will pray every day.
I don't
And I
think you
will.
have an everyday.
You better make that today.
Also,
Alice?
darling, if you have unfinished business, aka you're mad at someone or you're just unfinished, you're going to stay as a spirit. That's my domain. And I could just have Grace give you to me, and then you'll be stuck following me for the rest of eternity, and I will never help you finish your business.
Alice, we have known each other for a decade.
And you stabbed me in the back.
I didn't mean to. Can't finish
Okay,
the sentence.
darling, let's look at it this way. My husband's factory burned down, and I became a hero to fix it. What did you do when you were backed into a corner? Oh, that's right, wet the bed.
Two quick things. One, Zanny, you rolled an investigation of a 24. Looking around, you see that he was already packed up. You open the suitcase and you see that there's clothes, there's money, there's just like an amulet of non-detection. You see that there is like a gun as well, for like that he was probably bringing for self-defense. He that has his passport. Like he was ready to go, but there's nothing incriminating per se, other than he has two passports. One is with a different name, so it's
Does
clearly forged.
does he have travel papers to
No.
cross the southern border?
No, but you know that with the money and them being next to the airport, like the skyport, he probably would have immediately gone to the first sky ship going anywhere.
Okay.
And oh god, now that song's stuck in my head. Journey took the midnight train go anywhere. Sorry, sorry.
I'm just setting it like all the things I'm finding. I'm setting them all out, and then when I get done with his, are there any like ledgers or anything? Is this like an office of any kind or?
It is, but there's the ledger. Like if you look through his desk, you do find like papery industry paperwork. There's ledgers on like his checkbook, like some like bank account statements. that show a lot of money. That yeah.
As soon as anything says Paper Industries, it goes in the pile. All of this over there, Zanny's lighting up evidence. If it says Paper Industries, it goes in the pile because it's gonna. We'll check it against the actual Paper Industries books on site later, and we'll see what the malfeasance is.
Yep. And then I will remind you, for Alice, you do remember that when you invited him to your the Mazer charitable ball, he came and he was very much, and even Erlon was trying to grill him a little bit. He was very like proud, very like, oh yeah, it's unfortunate about your situation. He was talking about the women that he was sleeping with, and he was the one that even convinced Bruce and you to take the vacation in Erdida. So he is complete 180 from that womanizing, very extravagant person to now pleading and scared and trying to hold on to any bargaining chips that he may have.
He's a sniveling little baby.
Little baby. Look, I will tell, just look, Alice, if there's any good left in you in being a hero of all sorts,
It's Lady Mazer.
Lady Mazer, we've known each other for over a decade. Please, please don't torture or kill me. I will give you what you want. I will try to make amends to the 16.
Then do it.
Well, I can't if you're going to kill me or torture me, he gestures to Azrael, or turn me into a skeleton. He
Oh,
gestures.
well, I mean, you worked very well under the pressure of the threat of your life before. I feel like it's a very good motivator for you, darling.
I can tell you about paper cut press. I have dirt on them.
Then tell me.
I will promise me that you won't kill me, torture me, or turn me into a skeleton.
I
I
won't.
promise I won't do any of those things to you today.
No, not gonna believe that you're going to do that to me tomorrow. Then
And I won't do it to you.
I want you to promise me that you won't do it. Any of you will do that to me. If you want to surrender me to the authorities, I'll be happy. But please promise me with you and your party will not kill, torture, defile me. I am. He tries to say in Azrael, he tries to say innocent, but he can't because zone of truth.
I won't let them
Let me-
torture you.
Hold on, Alice. Before Lance is going to lean. Do we have a head connection going?
We do.
Danny.
Okay. In our head, Lance is going to say to Alice, ask him if he feels guilty about any of this.
It clearly doesn't. Agravant, do you feel guilty about any of this?
I feel upset.
Yes or no?
Yes, no, yes. Yes, I do feel a little guilt.
Guilt that you got caught.
You do see him I'm emoting the struggle. Yes, I feel guilty that I got caught, and guilty that I consorted with evil people, with the despair, that vile hag.
Do you feel guilty for the people that died? Because of you?
Death. We are death merchants. There's nothing we could do. People of us industries, if we anything we don't do, we are going to be inadvertently cause people to die.
Darling, we make paper.
Yes, but the
We're
money
not
that
weapons
I have,
manufacturers.
what am I gonna not make money? And if I make money, I can't. What am I gonna have to give it all away? Look at you, Alice. You could have. How many people could you save if you donated all of your monies to charity? The answer is a lot, but you didn't. I didn't. Half the elitists and the aristocrats here don't do anything. And what, all their blood is on our hands? Of course not. The poor deserve what they have in their lot in life because they didn't do anything to earn money. They are poor and disgusting people.
I'm gonna look at Zanny and go, is that what I sounded like?
A little bit.
I mean, not that bad, but
Yes.
you know,
yes.
yeah,
Yes.
not evil, but yes.
Yes.
Oh, boy. Oh. I have a
Yeah,
lot
you
of
come a
people
long
apology.
way.
Aggravate, it's not about the money. I mean, I'm doing very well for myself. I'm probably richer than you at this point.
I'll give you paper. I'll give away all my interest in paper cut press to you if that's what you is needed to make amends and to guarantee my safety.
I want your share in paper industries.
Yeah, we can have a deal with that. Yes.
I
If
want
you-
all of it. You're out.
I will take gladly give it to you. No, don't have to buy me out. I will sign it away. Just guarantee you and all your fellows will not come to have harm come to me through death, torture, or defilement.
None of the people in this room will torture or kill you.
Or defile me. He looks at Lance.
Or defile you.
Why did you say in this room? Who else is there?
Well, I can't speak for what the authorities will do to you once they find out.
Oh, that's fine.
You know,
The
like,
authorities I can handle.
yes, or, you know.
Then we have a deal.
She's going to look at everybody.
Lance just shrugs. He's like, I'll let you make the call, but I'll do whatever you say."
Every fiber of my soul wants to put a bullet between this man's eyes and call it a day. But this man's not my call, sweetheart. It's yours.
He hurt a lot of people and he deserves to die, but do we go around indiscriminately enforcing the law on our own? Is that our job?
No, but this man crossed a line, and as far as I'm concerned, we're not talking about his body. His soul is forfeit to me.
It's fine, and it is forfeit. I don't believe the 16 are going to be swayed unless he goes and joins the clergy or something. And even then, it's pretty easy to see through this spineless little gimp of a man's ruse.
Gimp? I'm no gimp.
Anyone will say anything to live.
Wait, sorry. Are you guys, is this a, I don't know, is this a mental conversation or out loud?
Mentor.
Okay, my apologies. I thought out loud. I will be quiet. Sorry. Continue.
And he might mean
I mean, he also said no. He also said no maim, killing, or defiling. That does not mean no polymorphing into like a sheep or something to live out his days peacefully in a pasture somewhere.
it also doesn't account for me drugging him unconscious and us just taking his unconscious body out of here. Because that does not, my poison does not kill people.
No. I promised to not, and no one in this room. I mean, we have a lot of friends on the outside.
Lance didn't bring any of his skeletons with him to the underworld.
I know. There's a lot of people not in this room. I say we get as much out of him as we can, and then we find the loophole.
I mean,
Alice, you know, it'd be really funny. We turn him into a piece of paper.
I feel like that's borderline defiling. I really think a nice I think life is like or a cow or something. Still sentient, but stuck in an animal's body off somewhere on
Well,
a nice farm. Well taken care of and whatever, but having to be an animal for the rest of his life.
But when that creature dies, he would just come back as he is right now.
Well, then we won't sign him up to be butchered, and he'll have to live his life for like 15 years as a cow. I feel like that's good
We
punishment.
turn him into a giant boulder and drop him in the ocean.
We could do that as well. I feel like we have options here, okay? I say we squeeze him dry.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. We turn him to a grain of sand and throw him in the desert.
I need him to sign over his shares first. So he
Oh,
needs
yeah,
to be
that's
a
fine.
person.
Yeah,
But when we're
he has
done,
useful
it's
info.
not.
I say take him in and take him to Diab when we're done, because he's the only one, frankly, in the upper echelons that I really trust.
Are we? The East have they set up all the new what you call them yet?
The Macips?
No. Governor guys.
Oh, the Reefs. Yes.
Reefs, yeah. All the newer reefs are filled for all the eastern
Correct.
areas. Damn. I was gonna say, if there was still a general in charge somewhere, I don't think they would think too kindly about this whole thing, and they would just have him executed.
The generals are phasing out their power because the three Reefs have taken over, but it's a phase out process. So new Reefs, they probably don't know how to wield power fully. So there are generals still involved, and yeah, if Alice chooses, she can hand him over not to the authorities directly, but to a general as a gift. Alice can do anything she wants with Agravain.
I don't like the way you said that, darling.
Alice, we can't give him to Bruce because I don't want Bruce's hands involved in any of this.
No, and Bruce's hands are going to be busy for the foreseeable future, so that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, taking care of your baby who's not a hag anymore.
Well, we have to unwish her first.
We do this as soon as we get back home.
So, how exactly do you think I should word this specifically? Like, no harm will befall him from anyone in this room, obviously. I get all of his shares in paper industries, information that he has on what paper cut press and this whole. I mean, we took out all the Holbingers he was involved with.
Alice or Zanny, how much money is in his bank account?
Well, actually, yeah. Looking through, how much did I see that he's like just ballpark, like not like number of figures.
Yeah, he has a lot. He has a great sizable amount, at least over 50,000 silver. Or sorry,
Not
yeah,
very much.
I mean, if
like
we
readily available. Sorry, go ahead, Zanny.
If we liquidate him, we could probably get about $250,000 out of him, but he's only got about 50,000 on him in liquid funds.
That's not enough, I don't think, for any of us to care about per se.
No.
But we should force him to, like he said, he'd be willing to do some charity work to liquidate all his assets and holdings and everything that's not papery industries.
Oh, I like
He's going to
that.
sign those over to you and set up a fund for all of these orphaned hag children that we are going to have to fix that were created on his behalf.
I can help with that.
Great idea.
I got blueprints. It's like we do already in the South with our families, so I can help set that up with all the money. We can make it stretch for a real long time.
And Zanny, should we buy all the shares of all his other companies ourselves?
100%. We'll buy him out.
Okay.
We'll make him absolutely.
We will give him
dead-ass
fair
broke.
market value on everything and liquidate it right now, but he has to sign everything. Papery Industries he's giving to Alice, but Zanny and I will buy everything else.
Yeah, and Alice, you want to be business partners, honey?
More than anything, darling.
All right. Sounds good to me. We'll buy his ass out, and I'll just cut you in as a silent partner.
Or we just create a corporate trust for the group.
Let's do 2 of those. We'll talk about that later.
Okay. So if someone were to mentally write this down for me, so I say it properly, because Alice is a woman of not business jargon. You'd think
Right.
after being married to Bruce for 7 years and investing in my own company that I would know something, but alas, I know stab with sword and make pretty party.
And make pretty party.
Yes.
You still have to do a party for me when we get back. I guess we're back.
Of
when
course,
we get
darling.
home.
We'll have your coming out party. Now that you're coming out into the world as a homosexual.
That's not at all
And
what's
it's not
happening.
even it's
I
not even
seriously thought
Pride
that when you
Month.
guys first mentioned it. I was like, oh, happy for you, buddy.
It would explain why he keeps striking out with women.
I like women to have a certain strength about them and skin color.
A masculine strength.
A little bit. I like to be thrown around a little bit sometimes.
As long as they're
Okay,
green.
that's hard to blame you.
Make sure that they're green.
Erlan likes that too. He likes his women tall
And green. Because she's a green
and
dragon.
green.
At least I have somebody.
At least I could see over the table.
I still don't care. Because
Okay,
eloquent and other
Aggravating,
women
darling.
like it under the table.
Erlan, I need you to never say that again.
Yep. Sorry.
You like
Yep, this is your show.
Errol,
This is
did you
your
just
show.
say you like to do it under the table?
This is not about me. This is about her.
I just look. It stresses me out when he says things like that because it very well could be like under my dining room table as well.
You'll never
It
know.
is small.
You'll never know.
Does the carpet match the drapes, Erlan? Actually, I don't want to know. So, Agravain, darling. Hello, I'm speaking to you in person. Agravain, darling. Yes, you focus in on me. Your life is literally in my hands right now.
So
Eyes
you
up.
all were having a telepathic conversation, and what like I'm
It was an
having
A
over a
and B
barrel.
conversation. You just see your way out of it.
Okay.
Before D,
Release the
he's
force
pointing
cage
at red.
then.
He's pointing at red before D jumps over E and F's you up G.
Okay, first off, can't release force gauge. Not how it works. You're in that box until it's over. I tried. So, secondly, I need a verbatim promise from you, and we're going to like draft up a whole contract and everything.
Yes, let's
of
draft
course.
up a whole contract. I'll have my lawyer come in, be able to review it, and we can make sure
No,
we can bring in all our lawyers.
What's your lawyer's name?
My lawyer's name is Ahmed.
Is he close?
He's one phone call away.
Lance will cast Ascending, or what's his last name?
His last name is Abdullah's son.
Lance is going to send Ascending to him and say that he needs to come to this house immediately to review a contract
have a
for his
lawyer.
client. You don't need a lawyer,
Who's
Alice. You
this?
have me and Zanny.
Do I know you? Which client, by the way?
Oh, he would have said his name. Brian forgot his name.
Oh yeah, Agravain. Okay. So you would say that.
Aggravating
He would,
Agravain.
yeah, he would still said the same thing. Who are you? I know you. Agravain. What does he want?
Lance will send another message. Agravain has been doing some illegal things and would like to make amends for that. I am the White Wizard Lance Alblack Sands.
All right, I will be there. Let me roll. I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Great. Well, he can't say great, but he just looks at Agravain and goes, he'll be here in 10 minutes.
Good, good. Get our lawyers together. We can discuss things, and I'm sure this will be a long, drawn-out process with the specifics and such.
Oh no, it's we'll be done in about 10 minutes after he gets here.
You don't quite understand your predicament, do you? If this deal isn't done by the time that cage drops, there is no promise for your safety.
That would be murder. It's
You're
illegal,
damn right.
and I'll have a lawyer here to witness it.
That's okay. I'll go get the constable, present my evidence.
I
as to
break
why
laws
you're
all the
breaking the
time.
law.
I don't care.
We brought back, and you all will have to pay for the resurrection and making sure that I am compensated for the trauma.
Nah, funny thing is, I can do those for free, and I'm a therapist.
What kind of therapist threatens people?
A good
A
one.
very
A
good
good
one.
one.
My therapist. This is doing wonders for my mental health, by the way, Zanny darling. You're so right about this exposure therapy thing.
By the way, I will say, Azrael, the aura does run out at this time because it's been more than 10 minutes.
Okay.
So if you want to recast
Well,
it, you can.
Zone of Truth is up. I mean, he's trying to just lawyer his way out of all this stuff with Zone of Truth. Whenever I've dealt with people I didn't like, I never even had to use Zone of Truth. I just torture the information out of them. Like, if we'd rather go that route, because he's just trying to weasel his way out.
Wait, a businessman trying to weasel his way out? What?
We could turn him into a weasel.
Like, I mean,
No.
seriously, I usually get better information out of people with a knife than I do with a Zone of Truth.
We can turn him into a pencil, and then every time you sharpen him, you know you're shaving off a piece of him.
No defilement, no polymorphing or defilement.
The polymorph is not defilement.
Well, I'm adding another thing. I do not want to be polymorphed into a pencil.
You can't add things.
You can't just.
We also haven't
assume-
made an agreement yet. You haven't heard our terms, what we want.
So no killing, no torture, no polymorphing, no.
No, when we're done, we're going to turn you over to the authorities. We will agree to that much.
Yes, well, and who I am without feeble-minding me, without all these things. My lawyer is going to be very detailed about all this.
Your
Do you
lawyer
need all
about
of your
shit himself when I
fingers?
told him who you were talking
Yes,
with.
no, I will not be defiled or harmed, mutilated in any way.
Lance will lean over or listen in Brugger's head. Hey, Brugger, can you write of annulment him?
Is she even a caster?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. It would still make it so he can't be touched by magic ever again.
Oh, well then yes, I could. But I don't think I want to. If I was ever going to do anything to him telepathically, I'm saying this. Reason why I can't really reasonably promise I'll not torture him to Alice, but what she doesn't know won't hurt her, so she can promise that she won't allow me to. I'm gonna need
I'm
to heal
literally
him
right
afterward.
here.
Saying it telepathically.
Yeah, he's saying it.
We're all connected.
Yeah. I'm perfectly
That's fine.
fine letting you can lie and say that you won't allow me to do it. I would be lying if I told you I wouldn't. Because I can say that I won't for now, that I'll listen to you for now, but I change my mind a lot.
That's the chaotic
Don't
good.
tell an oath breaker to keep a promise. I'm just fucking warning you.
Yes, but it'll be in breach of contract and it'll be a whole thing. And then I might not get my shares and then I won't have the money. I like money.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, how about you walk out of the room then? Because I'm going to promise nobody in this room
No.
will torture, defile. Go out to the bathroom or something.
Even someone as dumb as him would know, but I can do that if you want.
Well, you can just stand outside the door and we'll like knock if you know.
Yeah.
Figure something out and then you just come
you know
back in
who's
again.
not in this. You know who's not in this room as our pet death tyrant.
Yeah, but I don't trust that death tyrant to torture somebody right.
I also don't like that he keeps invoking grace like we don't have
He's just
Revenos in our back
he's
pocket.
just gonna fucking kill him quick.
Yeah, I mean, he keeps bringing up the 16 like we ain't got them on speed dial.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's wait. His lawyer should be here any minute now.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Somebody needs to go downstairs to get the lawyer because all the servants are told he's not to be disturbed and they're going to send him away.
I'll
I can go do that.
I'll go.
Since you need me to leave the room.
Now, Alice,
That works too.
Alice, do you want to go, or
Whatever
do
you
you
want.
want to order Azrael to go?
I'm not going to order Azrael to do anything. Azrael just offered to go, so Azrael can go. I trust him.
Az can't leave because he is the zone of truth.
Well, they're not casting Zone of Truth yet.
It's not up right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
okay.
ran. It already ran out. Yeah. All right, fast forwarding things, and okay. Lawyer arrives, goes up. He's concerned, and he's like, "Why is my client in a force cage?"
Because I can't let him out, to be completely honest with you.
Okay, let me rephrase my question. Why did you cast force cage on my client?
Oh, because he was making a run for it, and I needed to hold him in one place while we came back to this plane.
We discovered
All right.
he was involved in a plot to work with a number of high-level agents that are working against this nation. And he was actively knowingly or unknowingly he was participating in treason against this country.
Allegedly.
I did say allegedly.
Okay. All right. Why am I here then? He should be going to the authorities and the justice system take its place, and me having to represent him again.
Well, he has a little bit of charity to do first, and we thought, of course, with good old-fashioned contract to get it done. He wants to assuage his conscience, obviously.
He realized that what he has done is bad, and he's going to end up in a very, very bad underworld if he doesn't start making it better. So he's going to do some very charitable things here, and once that is done, he is going to willingly turn himself into the authorities.
Yes, this man genuinely wishes to repent his soul, and we're here to make sure that he follows through.
So for fun, let me roll a d5. Well, I'll just roll a d20 just to see if he recognizes you guys. 11 or higher, he recognizes who you guys are. 14. You all the Crimson Peacekeepers.
There you go. Got it.
Yes, and I
That's
told
why
the
we're
truth.
trying to keep the peace.
I am Lance of the New White Tower.
Yes, and that's Alice Mazer. That's Sanishara Gorsong Venteri, and that is Big Red and Azrael. Great. You know.
Hey, as people finally know who you are.
Would you look at that?
Are you familiar with you're familiar with us? You're familiar with the cause that we're allied ourselves against? We're fighting a group called the Anti-16, and they are attempting to reawaken the Endless War.
Do not know what the Anti-16 is, nor what the Endless War is, but
they're attempting to end the world.
Okay, so allegedly my client has done a lot of bad things, and you are
No, he did
asking
openly
me.
admit to us under a zone of truth that he did that he was coerced into helping them. There's no
Yes, and that's what I have
he
a
has
little bit of.
admitted it.
Yes, the coercion part is the troublesome thing. So it's fine. Agravain's like, no, it's not. You're my lawyer. You're supposed to defend me. You be my advocate. Yes. You realize you're between you have your ass up over a barrel. Like you're gonna get fucked, Agravain. There's no way around this. These are you know who these are. Yes, but you're still supposed to advocate for me.
And we do have definitive proof, and while I have not yet passed the bar in Arimer, I did pass it in the Rias, so all I gotta do is take the test.
Wait, Zanny, is that actual? You never brought that up in your background. What is that?
She's bullshitting. She's not in the zone of truth.
Okay.
She's lying.
Yeah. I'm like, wait. Okay. Let's work on this contract. If I can, just make sure I get paid with all this.
Oh yeah, what's your fee for what does he normally pay you for something like this?
Well, 450 silver an hour. So now I would like to double that rate.
Done.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, let's get to work with this. All right. So rather than me go into lawyer mode and then start crafting a contract with it all for it,
Oh God.
let's just make sure we get this clear. what loophole are you guys trying to pull, if any?
I don't think
And I'll ask.
I'm
I-
think
I
I'm
don't-
trying to assert one.
I will say the one caveat we put in there is that he will be handed over to the authorities of our choosing within Aramir.
Okay,
So we don't have to give him to the ones here. We can give him to David or somebody else.
that's fine. Okay.
And that none of us will be the ones will harm or blah 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 blah.
You or your affiliates, like not like none of your skeletons, not Chance, not any of that.
No. I said no one in this room specifically. Does this man have like a lot of innate knowledge of the number of skeletons that Lance has on employ?
Agravain knows he's a necromancer, so he's gonna say any of your skeletons because it's or undead.
Okay, well, I was like, Nemus not a conventional skeleton.
Well,
Oh, he
here's the
says
thing.
undead.
Undead.
Let him
I'm
say
giving
undead.
you guys an out.
Let's put undead in there.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
No, Lance is like, yeah, that's fine. You can say that none of my undead will harm him.
That's why I'm
And if
asking.
Alice starts to protest, Lance is like in his head, he's like, they're not undead.
I was just saying that I feel like Nima's more than just a skeleton. I was giving her agency back.
She's unlife.
None of your affiliates, which will include any undead, and any other things you guys are trying to make sure in that agreement. Okay.
I would like
Yeah,
These
a
are-
formal written apology to Bruce.
The detail specifically would be to the all stocks and shares of Paper Industries are to be turned over to Alice as he needs to completely dissolve himself from the company, and any other liquid assets he needs to liquidate and set up a nonprofit to help people who have been affected by the Civil War.
Okay. Agravain does try to say that he keeps his house. He doesn't want to be a beggar on the roads. And
He
have
has
to
to
take
sell the house and get a smaller one.
Since he's feeling so charitable, maybe he wants to go live amongst the people he's helping.
No, because then I'll have to take advantage of the non-profit, Alice dear. Like it's not doesn't make sense. Let me
No,
have at least
I just
some
said you had.
dignity.
I said you had to live there, not that you had to live like them.
Well, if
You
you
can live
take
amongst
advantage of
them
their
but still have
services,
money.
then
Let
you'll
me
know
have
it's
some-
working.
I'd like to have some dignity in living so I can be, healthy, fit, and I can go forward and help with the charity I'm being forced to do.
That's fine. You can keep let him. Lance is in his head's like, let him keep the house. But to say that he has to will all remaining assets, including the house, upon his death to the charity.
What if I have children? I'm sure I have bastard children somewhere. What if they want to inherit some of the mansion or the house? And
They should have had a father that made better choices.
Oh, yes.
well, congratulations,
Name
you're
one of
hurting
them.
innocent children.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really
I won't
rich
lie.
coming
He
from
actually does
you.
kind of have a point.
If you can tell me their names and their mother's names, even in death, then they will be eligible to share 1/4 of your assets after your death.
I actually have something drawn up for this. Just 10% of all of it goes into a trust fund that can be collected by any descendants that can prove they're related to him.
That works too.
Fine, as long as I get to live in the mansion and can use it for leverage. Because I have to find a way now that you are robbing me of my businesses, and now I have to go leverage money so I can invest in new businesses once this is all said and done. And that way I can have means to survive and means to pay for other servants if I'm well off, or God, who knows how long it'll take for me to get servants again. And then do the charitable work that I must do.
And a handwritten apology to Bruce for your actions.
And a handwritten apology to Bruce, who I'm sure will forgive me in all good time. Because
Now,
you married a very good man.
a detailed letter, a detailed apology.
Yes, a detailed apology. But you know Bruce as well as I am. He is a forgiving and good man.
I know Bruce far better than you do.
Yes, you lay with him every time you can. I know all how promiscuous and slutty you are with your husband.
Thank you, darling. And you're right. Unfortunately, it's just with one man and not 100 women who will never speak to me again after word gets out about what you've done.
I'll find a good whore one day or two. You see the lawyer, things the people I have to put up with.
You could just fire him, you know that, right? Like, you don't have to work for him.
Maybe I'll get out of defense law, but for now, it pays the bills.
He's poor now.
You know what else makes a lot of money, especially right now, that you should switch into? Contract law. Especially right now with the rebuilding after the war, there's so much contract law out there that you could pick up.
True, but the Devilkin lawyers are just all over that area.
Do you know how to speak Infernal?
Some of it I've been learning, but I'm not. Infernal is not really a good language to know most times unless you're a Devilkin.
Well,
right, but if you want to be the comfortable non-Devilkin that people go to, you need to be able to work with the Devilkin and speak their language.
That is true. I could do that.
That
You know
would
what?
be a good
Why
play.
don't you come by and talk to me later? We'll set up a thing. I will help you teach you Infernal, and as just a thank you for being so reasonable with this whole process. And then that way you can make that transition out of here, so you don't have to represent weasels like this.
I took you up on that offer. Continues working.
Lance in his head's going, I'm probably going to need a really good lawyer someday. So,
And one that specializes in defense law.
right.
But then again, Bruce also has a defense lawyer for things. So, yeah.
Yeah, but Lance needs one that's kind of shady to begin with.
Yeah. Hey, as a note, defense lawyers do good work, but they have to, represent people. Everyone deserves to be represented. So, poor public defenders. Anyway, all right. With that being said, the contract is made. Bruce promise, or not Bruce, excuse me, Agravain promises to tell all that he knows about Paper Cut Press and whatever plots he was pulled into the Harbinger's plot that he may or may not be aware of, or that he has suspicions on, in exchange for essentially his safety, as he's being about to be handed over to the authorities, and whatever may happen from there. He signs the contract. You all sign the contract. The lawyer notarizes the situation, and Agravain starts explaining some of the things and reveals to Alice how Paper Cut Press is funded by a lot of the Harbingers to control the media, to try to ice out and get their hands on multiple industries through paper itself, and how they have also connections with mercenary groups, which would have led to Calliope's backstory of sorts, and being able to try to destabilize regions using the mail. So there's mail fraud there as well.
Time to
In
bust
the
out
end,
the Pony Express.
yeah.
The Pegasus Express. Zanny Avenue business.
Okay. Oh no, here we go.
So with the information that he provides, Alice, you may be able to at least cripple or topple the paper industry's biggest rival.
Perfect. We're going for the throat. And now I own what, a third?
You want a third what?
I just said I own what, a third of Paper Industries now?
Correct. So
Nice.
2/3 of Paper Industry is owned by the Mézère family.
No. 1/3 is owned by Alice Mazer, 1/3 is owned by Bruce.
Yes, Bruce Mézère, ergo.
Yeah. No, we're not.
Who
Nope,
owns the
that's
other
my
third?
share. That's his.
Amal, one of the third business partner.
He's cool. We like
The good
him.
one.
She's cool. She's an older lady who helped fund things
Oh.
with Bruce's parents. But yeah, Alice, you go back eventually to Ari. Well, I'll just ask: do you guys hand Agravain to the authorities?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While we're doing all this, we would probably speak to David and make sure that he would have authority to pursue actions against this.
Yep. Did you who did you say? Diab?
Yeah.
Or, so I just want to make sure. Is it Diab or the constable
Johar.
Johar? Yes. Which one? Who are you talking about?
I don't know why I remember his name, but not like the important guy that we've
The
worked with
Arif
multiple times.
name? Yeah. So whoever you want, whichever one you want, if you want to contact Johar or Diab to hand over Agravain, you can.
I would check with Diab first that if we turn him over to Johar, who's in his territory, that they could actually do anything about it to make sure there's no like territory.
He is going to be indicted in multiple jurisdictions, essentially. Like he committed crimes in multiple jurisdictions.
Perfect.
So you hand over Agravain. ... Asriel, do you try to do anything before he's handed over or no?
Probably not.
Okay. You
He
hand
likes
over,
to do that stuff, but I mean, he won't do it if it's not productive.
Okay. You hand over Agravain, and Alice, you go and handle, or you go to Ari. Are you going to try to wish her free of her hag lineage and metamorphosis?
Yes, I think we would have a group meeting to make sure we say the right thing.
Yep. So,
do we think we could do more than one at a
I feel
time
like we
per
should just-
wish?
you would believe that in front of you, you can only do one. Like if you're gonna try to say, I need all hags across Aramir, maybe stretching the magic too far, especially if you don't know who they are.
Isn't that what Chance has been doing?
Chance is gathering them around so that when the time comes, they can do it in
Gotcha.
groups. And that will
I guess
allow
we
it.
should-
Like you
I
basically
guess we
think
should
of
do
it
it
like
on
a group.
Aria first to make sure it works.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
That's essentially what I'm trying to do. Like, you can't wish, like, for example, to say all haglings across Tellos, because that's too many. Like, one at a time. You are changing a soul, multiple souls at a time. So it has to be in groups, or one if you want, but
Yeah.
essentially in front of you.
Okay. Alice, Lance is going to be like, I made this simulacrum so we could do this for you for her birthday. That's why I gave her such a terrible gift on her birthday. So if you want, you can do that so we don't waste the one in the dagger.
So the simulacrum cast a spell?
Yeah. So if it blows up and
Oh.
fails, it doesn't wipe out me.
Well, we don't want you dead. Undead. Whatever it is you do.
Oh
when
no,
you
it's worse. I would just
kablooey.
be super weak and not able to do anything for days, and I would need somebody to just wait on me and take care of me, and I don't think you want to do that.
No, I'd make Erlon do it.
And I'd never be able to cast Wish again.
In a maid dress. Okay, well, I appreciate it, Lance, darling. I just am scared to be the one to say it because what if I say the wrong thing?
That's why
Well-
we have the simulacrum do it. We'll write the wish as a
I'm
group, and then we'll have the simulacrum read the paper.
Perfect.
So, question, just because of the limited time we have. Do you guys want to really quickly write it down with your wishes, or do you want me as the DM just to make role play the wish?
Make the wish pretty.
Okay. Let me write this down. Nice, quick, simple. So, Lance and Simulacrum, please read that out loud.
I wish that Ari's soul is turned into a human soul and never shall be threatened by the hag magic or power that tainted her soul again.
The Simulacrum wishes it to be, and Alice, as you hold your daughter, you look into her eyes. You see her look
She
up
bites
at you, and you see her body start to glow a golden color. And you sense or feel a transformation. You've been in the underworld for so long, for 4 days. And you, for a moment, can almost sense the taint, the essence of a hag. And it evaporates. And for a moment, her eyes dull. And out is expelled that taint. And then her soul is reformed, renewed, and filled with the divine essence where all souls come from. She is made into a perfectly normal human girl. Your daughter is safe and shall never transform into a hag ever again.
Well, we're gonna have to change her birthday to today. What day is it?
That would be the 12th of Seeds.
Perfect. I didn't even miss my husband's birthday either.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, no, Alice is honestly just crying and hugging her kid because she.
And your kid grabs your hand and your hair and just says, Mama.
God, it speaks.
She got it, speaks. Wow.
I'm
It's,
just kidding. She's a 3-year-old.
yeah.
Once they start, they don't stop.
Yeah, and she's me and Bruce's kid too.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, one of her first words. And you're just like, ew, it speaks. All right. With that said, Alice, you saved your daughter. And the group, you defeated 2 harbingers in the underworld. And you all can focus for the time, the brief window it is, to try to save as many haglings as you can before new hag queen takes over. And you guys have to descend all over again and defeat those hag coven in order to reset everything and start the whole thing over again. But otherwise, congratulations, Alice. And congratulations to everyone. You all level up to level 19. And you all may have new leads that are going to come after everything that has happened. So next time will be some downtime talking about like what you guys are planning on doing for the mirrors, getting things done with like the haglings, and getting ready for Chance's arc. So we'll see how that goes and wherever that journey may be. So next session will be downtime and then dive into Chance's arc the following week. So thank you so much for everyone who joined in. Hope all of you all enjoyed it. And until next time, have a good night, everyone. Take care.
Good night, everybody.